are here. It's a good environment.
We want to set up here today to kind of showcase the community.
Are you trading up just because you want to have that high-end card to sell, or you just want to hold it just to have it?
But is it prospecting or are we
Gambling.
Is it gambling? I took the perspective of I need to get to know more people and like have conversations with.
This is one of the things like, oh, you want to make this deal? I'll put you on my video. Like, nah, I'm okay.
Y'all ready for Doctor Strange? Just a question. Are you ready, bro?
See, and then he had it signed by him.
No, when they cut Darth Maul in half, I literally yelled out. No!
If I would have known BGS has more value long-term wise, I think I would have went that route.
But do you have certain cards that you know you're going to hold on to?
Yeah, FD, man. I'm in it for the long term.
Sunday. Sunday is a fun day. What's going on, everybody? Everybody good? 6 o'clock, 6:01 p.m. JD is here. JD, what's up?
Ooh, F Dizzle, what's up, man?
Internet is good. We're not having the same thing. You all were here last week. Woo! Internet was doing its own thing.
It was all over the place, but it's all right. We back. You already know.
Yeah. Things happen. It's all good. It's about how you bounce back, people. You know?
Exactly. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
So we got Sin City here. Yo, what's up, Sin City?
What's up, Sin City?
Hold on. Sin City, are you coming to what's the next time we're gonna see Sin City? Sin City, are you coming to Burbank? What are you doing any shows in LA?
I don't have.
You don't have what? You don't have sound? Oh, JD's lost sound. Sin City, let us know.
I can't hear.
We're gonna kick. I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I can't hear though. Am I deaf? What happened to the music?
I'm thinking about Sin City coming to the Mint. Thinking about that. Maybe a day trip. Out same day.
Hold on. Rewind.
JD will be back. Yeah, I'm thinking about coming to the Mint. I don't know. I was thinking about this today. I don't know. It'd be good to see you though, man. That's one of the reasons I'm asking questions. Be good to see you. JD, you good?
Oh man. Yeah, I'm good.
What happened?
I don't know. But it's fixed now.
Yeah, I was telling Sin City it'd be good to see him.
I was like, man, they try to take us out 2 weeks in a row after Izzo.
Oh yeah, so you want to talk about the Raiders?
Oh, come on, man.
Oh, you talking about internet. You weren't talking about. Oh, okay. I thought you want to talk about the Raiders.
Oh, I mean, we could talk about it. Sure. You know what we got. We back in the playoff mix, F Dizzle, and my boy JJ.
You know that play that Jacob scored on. I'm not trying to be. That was blown coverage, bro. I mean, that's, he had a great game, though. But he had 70-something yards receiving.
He had 300 yards, F Dizzle.
Yeah, he had 230 yards rushing, right?
He went off today. I don't know what got into him, but
whoever had him in fantasy, I know they're enjoying themselves.
Man, 40, I think like close to 50 points. Unbelievable. But I mean, one game at a time, FD. We'll be, we're only how many games will we be behind now? We're only 2 games behind. So we almost there. We just gotta win next week. We got the Chargers next week at home. Hopefully we do our thing and we'll see. But I'm excited.
Hold on. What are you trying to say?
I'm saying if when we beat the Chargers, we gonna be in the playoff. We gonna be in the mix.
You saying playoffs?
We 2 games behind in the last wild card standings. We there. We in there like swimwear. I promise.
So is your goal to get in there like swimwear and do something in the playoffs, or just get up in the building?
Yeah, I'm about to be doing my robot.
I remember back in the day, people used to go to clubs, right? I used to go to clubs. People I knew used to go to clubs.
What the music?
And you would go to a club and you ask yourself, do I just want to get in and hear the music? Let's say the club is packed, or do I want to get in and move around?
Yeah, move around. What you talking about? You don't waste.
I'm asking you. That's what I'm asking you.
We ain't gonna waste nobody's time when we make the playoffs.
Okay. So what's your record?
I don't know, like 4-7.
I can definitely say the Bears are not going to the playoffs. I feel like they've ran Fields too much. They've allowed him to. They didn't put pieces around him. So Fields is the kind of person, but I sense that when I see him, I say I'm gonna get this done. So then he started running the football, and now his shoulders hurt.
He didn't play, right?
No, he's not playing. Do they play Monday night, Sunday night? They didn't play yet, right?
They played. They lost already.
It is. Oh, see, it's not happening, man. The quarterback they have is not happening.
Unbelievable. But I mean, we got a chance. Because I mean, what's the chances of the Jaguars still playing, up to par? And then
I don't know. Well, I mean, what do you think of Trevor Lawrence?
I don't know, man. I'm just mad that we lost. The teams that we lost to, the two teams we lost to, are in front of us.
There are two people. There are two people I want to talk about tonight. That's been on my mind: Trevor Lawrence and Zion Williamson.
Why those two?
Because they're talked about a lot. And I want to see what the community here thinks. What do we think? I watch a lot. I watch as much Jaguars as I can. It's not usually on here, but I watch a lot of Pelicans. I watch a lot of Pelicans. I've even commit myself to sit through Pelican games. See, the Reverend says this. These are the kind of things that jump out at people. He said Trevor took a big step today. Ravens defense is not that good.
Mm-hmm.
Ravens defense is like top 10 in yards given up.
Mm-hmm.
Just keep that in mind. I mean, at least he showed up and did what he had to do. He threw for a high percentage. He threw 0 picks. I think 3 touchdowns, 325 yards. He did what he had to do against a defense that's not that great.
Yep. I mean, he still made the throws that he had to. I mean, the Ravens almost came back. Well, they had that game anyway. He just marched down the field. So I mean, we'll see what happens. I feel like once they get more weapons around him, then it's going to be a different story. Really different story.
Team says that until they then start benching quarterbacks.
That's
Think about Wilson with the Jets. Oh, he just needs a few more weapons. So he's our quarterback.
Why did they bench him though?
Because he's horrible. Have you watched Wilson play?
No. I mean, kind of.
He's bad. He makes poor decisions with football. And when you start doing this, Trevor Lawrence doesn't do that. When you start doing that on a regular basis, you gotta go sit down, man. even if we drafted you high, you have to go sit down.
I don't know. I just feel like, well, who started today for them? Somebody from the who started for them today? Because they won the game.
For who did that?
For the Jets. Who started for them? It was somebody from the Cowboys.
Let me look it up right now.
It was Mike White.
Mike White started. And he threw for 22 of 28 for 315 yards, 11.3 per completion, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, 149.3 rating on the Bears.
Yeah.
Can't get much higher. And they ran the ball for 158 yards.
Unbelievable.
Sin City, it'd be good to see you too. It'd be great to see you. Sin City say, yeah, he's a Dolphins fan.
Man, the Dolphins about to do. Whew. We'll see.
When the playoffs start, it's going to be very interesting.
Home field is very crucial because Miami don't want to go to like New England or to Buffalo, Kansas City. They don't want to go anywhere like where the weather might play a part of them losing. So if they get home field advantage, it's going to be. They might make some noise this year.
Well, when you got Waddle and Hill both having 85 yards apiece, they can break it at time. You're causing problems. And today I'm looking like average team. They had 66 yards rushing. They were throwing the football today. Tua threw it for 22 of 36. They only ran the ball 26 times. Sure. Most teams, if you really look at most teams in the NFL today, they're not running the football well.
Except for the Raiders, FD.
What's that, sir?
Except for the Raiders. Say I did a little FD.
Oh, that's today, though, bro. You should track that. I mean, they had a good game rushing. If you should track the 85-yard run, but that's today.
Oh my God, he had 100 yards last week.
They're not running the ball well.
He had 100 yards last week after. So don't you saw that stat? He was in the top 5 in the running backs this year
All right,
in yards.
let me look up NFL rushing. Let me see what the Raiders rank.
Just look at Josh Jacobs.
No. We're not gonna look at Josh Jacobs.
See,
And he's a run away from having this, man.
oh, he's leading the league in rushing right now, as of right now. So
Yeah,
we'll
1159. Derrick Henry is going to take that back. Josh Jacobs is not going to lead the league in rushing.
Hey, you never know. He's looking for that bag, FD. He's trying to get that money. You never know. I mean, even Justin Fields is in the top 6. Davion Cook and Saquon. Yes.
I mean, Fields was in the top 5 before today.
Shoot, Travis Kelce's leading the league in touchdowns with 12. Man, I did not. I feel like that's kind of low. You feel like that's kind of low this year with everything going on?
For a tight end?
No, like touchdown receiving reception.
Yeah, it is low. Yeah, it is low.
13 for running backs. Who has the most touchdowns passing? It's gonna be Mahomes. It's Mahomes, yeah, Mahomes boy. Even Geno Smith's up there too. Geno Smith is tied for 5th. Unbelievable.
So the Raiders are 16th in the league in rushing. No, hold on, let me get that right. Yeah, the Raiders are 16th in the league in rushing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 17th in the league in rushing. So they're middle of the pack. They have 1,351 rush yards, of which he has 1,100.
Oh my god!
You know who's leading the league in rushing?
Is the Bears. I did not know.
2,304 yards. Now, you really don't want to be. I mean, you don't want to be that far out. The team next to them is the Falcons. If you notice, these teams are not that good.
That's weird.
Because you don't have a balance. You don't have a balance now. You're out of balance. So you got the Bears, the Falcons, the Ravens, the Browns, the Giants, the Cowboys. You're not going to get to a Super Bowl caliber team till you get further down and you have some kind of balance. But it's a lot of teams. Like if you look at the bottom of this list, the Buccaneers are the last team in rushing. From the bottom up, Buccaneers, Rams, Chargers, Texans, Dolphins. Like Dolphins, they don't really run the ball. They got 1,043 yards rushing.
Mm-mm.
They're barely rushing for 100 yards a game, man. They're throwing the football. Now, when you look at things have changed in the NBA. Will things change in the NFL? Can you not run the football really and win the Super Bowl?
I still feel like you got to run the ball no matter what.
At some point, you have to run the ball.
That sets the tempo. That sets the tempo of the whole game.
Who's the Dolphins starting running back?
I think is it Rasheem Mozart or what? I don't know his name. Something like that.
Oh, from that came from the 49ers?
Yeah. I feel like no matter what, you got to be able to establish the run, because if you establish a run, that establishes the trenches, and that goes a long way. Because if you're able to be dominant with the run, then you're able to open up with the passing, with the play action. It just opens up a lot of things. I just feel like if you can run the ball, you have a higher chance of winning because you control the clock too.
So switching gears, Kendall said Jason Tatum for MVP.
I don't know. It's too early.
I think we got to get way past All-Star break before we start talking about MVP. Right? This is like when you start the 200 and on the first turn, you're out in first place. First turn.
I feel like it's way too early.
And then after that, what it do, fellas? What's up, Big John? What's going on? Richard Perez. Is it week 12 and Carson Wentz has more touchdowns than Russell Wilson, and Carson Wentz hasn't played the game since week 6? I have a theory, just like I had about Matt Stafford. Like, I don't think Russell Wilson is healthy.
No.
I haven't thought that all season. I don't think he's going to come out and tell you what his problems are. But there's something wrong with Russell Wilson. At the beginning of the season, I said, he can't really hold the football and throw it. And if you notice, he's not throwing the football well. And it goes back to last year when he hurt his thumb. To me, he hasn't been right since that. But will he come out and tell us what's wrong with him? Probably not till the season is over. If we hear it at all then. He's not going to tell us.
I don't know. It's just weird. It's weird that like he's struggling like that.
Huh? Most athletes, man, if you do one thing well and you can't do the other thing, like Russell is always thrown off the run.
But he's used to that though.
But if you can't throw now, then what do you do?
Yeah, that's true. But he's used to that. I'm just shocked that he's not. I mean, for me, I'm happy he's not doing well as a Raider fan. But as a casual fan, you're just like shocked how his career's just going downhill from there with everything going on.
Well, the Reverend dropped some knowledge here for you. He said when a team is 4-7, the last thing anyone should be talking about is
I'm gonna tell y'all like this. Look at the standings.
Reverend, speak on it.
All right. When we make the playoffs, I'm gonna do the
You're gonna do what? What is that? The robot?
The Raider robot dance. You see?
Is anybody else?
Come on now.
What's the Raiders robot dance?
You'll see when we make the playoffs. I'm gonna have my patch eye, and I'm gonna have the Captain Hook, and I'm gonna start doing the dance. We go look if we win next week.
I don't think we're gonna see any dances for you. Let me predict the future. I don't think you're doing any dance.
Oh, do you do the
Oh, yeah, my crystal ball. There will be no dancing. Now I'm gonna do some dancing on Christmas Day.
We're gonna be dancing too because we're making the playoffs.
But when the Golden State Warriors beat the Memphis Grizzlies, I'm gonna do some dance.
I'm gonna tell you like this, Abdizo. Let me tell you what we play next, and then you tell me if it's not winnable. Let's start off with the San Diego. I'm sorry, the Chargers at home. Then we play at the Rams at their house, and then we come back.
You beat the Rams.
We gonna beat the Rams, and we gonna beat the Chargers.
You probably won't beat the Chargers. Go ahead.
Then we play Sunday night against the Patriots. That should be a W.
You may not beat the Patriots.
Oh my. Then we play Christmas Eve at Pittsburgh, which would be a good Christmas present for me.
You might be Pittsburgh. I don't know.
Then we play the 49ers, so that should be a W.
You're not beating the 49ers.
And then to finish it off, we gonna beat the Kansas City Chiefs at home on a Sunday night game to make the playoffs like last year.
I think I just said you'll win 2 more games.
I'm already practicing.
Okay.
We F Dizzle, baby. When we make the playoffs.
So you're not gonna be a 500 team.
No, we're gonna finish the season 10-7.
So you're 4-7 right now?
Yeah, we're gonna win 6 in a row. F Dizzle, come on now.
Today you're 5-7. Or did you have a bye week? You already have
we were 4. We are after our win today, we're 4-7. So we win next week 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, it's possible.
Okay.
I'm telling you, like, it's coming, FD.
We'll see. Feed the guys. What's up? How you doing? It's good to have you here.
I remember all this. Everybody in the comments saying that we're not making the playoffs. You know what? Hold on.
Hey, Sin City, let me know though. Can Miami win a Super Bowl if they don't run the ball? Or is it one of those things that look good, feels good? ESPN says it's good, but it's really not.
It's like a nice toy to play with, and then after a while, you're done playing with it. And
it's almost like baking a cake. You know, you put your bat in the pan, and you thought your oven was on 325, but it's really on 230, and then you like, man, what?
Wait, hold on. You bake too, FD?
Come on, bro.
Wow, what's your FD is a baker?
You think I've lived a life, man? And
what you be baking? Hold up. What's the best bake you can make?
JD.
Let me see the pictures, FD. What you making?
I don't take pictures of food, man.
What you make? What's the best dessert, pastry, whatever you made?
I would pride myself on sweet potato pie.
Woo!
And right now, I've had small portions. I try not to eat too much of that.
Wait. What's the best dessert to you? Hold on, before we shift gears.
Well, when I was growing up, I liked pecan pie.
Woo!
I like carrot cake.
Oh, that's weird.
And I like sweet potato pie. And then my grandmother made this jelly cake that was the bomb.
Oh, wow.
But this is old school, man. This is sifting flour like 7 times. No one in the kitchen. No one talking loud. This is a totally different ball game back then.
Dang. Wait, so since it was Thanksgiving, what's your favorite Thanksgiving dish? Would you say?
Oh, we don't make traditional stuff. So like I had fish that day, some vegetables. I've never really liked
That's
turkey.
true.
Raise your hands. Anybody in here, let me know if you're on Thanksgiving and you're not eating turkey.
I don't like turkey. FDF. Whew,
Yeah.
turkey's dry as
Yeah,
biscuit from Popeye.
I understand you got now some biscuits from Popeyes back in the day. But I know some people deep fry turkeys and do all that, but
Well, my wife made it a little juicy this year. I don't know what she did, but it was cool. But I'm more of a ham guy. You know,
oh, you
not-
like
yeah, ham's cool. But yeah,
you eating the swine, man? You eat the swine?
oh no, I guess
Mm.
probably not not after today.
Okay. It's all good. No judgment from me. You know, just
It's better than turkey. Turkey is not good at all. It has no flavor. You got to put like 1,000 seasonings on it, and it takes too long to make too.
I agree. The Reverend says the thing is Zach Wilson lost the team. But how did he lose the team though? You know, I just like to even when I play sports, how do you lose the team? Like what is that? How does that happen? Are you just bad? And people look at you on defense and offense like, I really don't want that dude in the huddle. Is that how you lose the team? Or do you say in the press conference, did you what was the question given to him? Did you not protect your defense or leave your defense on the field? He was like, no, I don't think so.
He's just young, man.
He got up and apologized to his team at a team meeting. Let me just tell you this: if I'm playing, right, I don't want anybody apologizing to me. There's no apology to me. There's no, oh man, I wish I would have done this. Then let's just go do it. There's no apologizing. How you gonna get up in a meeting? You just played a game. We're on double-digit weeks, and you're telling me you're sorry about something.
What do you want him to say? Just be like, we do better.
I don't want anything. I don't want anything, man. At this point, I don't want you talking. I want some doing. I want to see you take a snap and handle your business. That's what you're paid for. We're here. These are high-paid athletes, man. We're not here for apologies. Hey, man, if I'm a lineman and I miss my block, and JD, you get blasted. I don't need to come up to you like, hey, JD, man, I'm sorry, man, as I'm helping you up. I'm sorry, man. Is that going to do anything for you?
I'll be like, damn, do better. Now, just be like, it's cool. Just get
you see Tom Brady, man. He just looks at folks.
He just gives them the depth stare, and then they just, I don't know what he does after that. They
you
just
see a look like, go right back to the huddle. You don't even see this guy yelling and screaming at him. I think he knows at this point who he's playing with. Did you see the game today against the Browns?
They lost, right?
Yeah, but it's how they lost.
I don't know how they lost.
You just keep giving the Browns chances, Then you blow a defensive coverage, just like the Raiders. And Amari Cooper takes the ball down to 2 yards.
Oh, yeah, when they almost scored.
Come on, man.
You know what sucks, too? That Jacoby loses his spot because Deshaun Watson comes back this week.
Yeah, but Jacoby just set himself up to get paid.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
There are many teams that need Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah, you could go to Pittsburgh. You could go to.
I mean, he's better than Pickett. He's better than anybody in Carolina. He's better than anybody with the Colts.
He could probably go to the Titans too.
He's better than most of what these teams have.
Well,
he can throw the ball. He doesn't throw interceptions. Doesn't turn the ball over. He reads coverages. He's not throwing into double coverage. He's a sound system quarterback. He does not. But nobody wants to give him respect though.
Hey, people forget when he was with the Colts, he was hooping FD. When he was with the Colts.
People want to talk about Zach Wilson now. What's Zach Wilson do?
I don't know, man. This crazy.
Says, I love you, JD, but the Raiders are just a mediocre team like 20 other teams.
It's okay, because we about to beat.
You know the question I have for you, though? This is something while you pop locking, while you doing that, think about the offseason.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what's going to happen.
Pop lock, you got pop lock on that because there's going to be a lot of changes made to the Raiders.
If we make the playoffs, we'll be all right. We just got to draft. I don't know.
If we make the playoffs, there will be a lot of changes made to the Raiders. Darren Waller.
Oh, yeah. He's probably
gone. You start naming some people?
He's probably gone for sure.
Where Darren Waller? Don't know. Jacob. Do you need another running back?
No, he's gonna get the bag. Where's the money bag?
Okay.
Insert the money bag emoji right now.
So you expect him to run for another 18 weeks, another full season?
Probably, yeah. I mean, we drafted Zaire White, so I mean that'd be a good two-way combo.
Who's your other receiver? Like, what are the receivers?
That's the only thing we need to get. We got to upgrade on the receivers. I mean, we lost. We don't have Renfro right now, but Matt Collins.
We're not going to have Renfro. The way Renfro got hit, Renfro may not ever play the same way again in his life. The way he got hit.
But I still feel like the offense is still doing well without those two players. Maybe.
Let me ask you the big question. You want the big question?
I already know what you're going to say. Don't even say it. Don't
you want the inside fastball? What you want?
Don't you even dare say it.
Who's going to be your quarterback?
What you mean, FD? We signed for him 3 more years.
It doesn't matter what he signed to be in a uniform. You know what I mean? He signed to be the starter.
What? Stop! Don't be trying to cause no conservation. Whatever. I can't even say the word because that's how crazy you getting me right now.
Would you mean to say don't predict the future? FD?
No, don't cause no controversy right now. And then we just won today, FD. So I don't want to hear that right now.
Yeah.
He's gonna be the quarterback next year.
What year is Carr in?
He's going into he's gonna go to his 10th year next year.
Okay.
And he's doing a lot better than these other quarterbacks that got drafted before him. They're not even in the league anymore. Let me see. Okay. All these first round picks. I mean, only quarterbacks that I feel like that are legit better than him. Aaron Rodgers. What's this dude's name? Josh Allen. Let me keep going down the list. Tom Brady, Lamar. I don't know if Tua's better. No.
Is Carr for the community and JD? Is Carr better than Dak Prescott?
Yeah. It's not even close.
I mean, it's actually
it's not even close.
Sorry, I gotta hear what the people. I'm asking real questions.
I'm gonna tell you like this, F Dizzle. I argue with every Cowboys fan in the whole world. I said you switch roles, it's a wrap. Y'all making the playoffs every year and going deep into playoffs. You see what the roster Dallas has compared to what we have the last few years. Besides this year, it's unbelievable. You got at the time you had Zeke, who was top 5 running back the last 4 or 5 years. The receiving core they had.
Zeke hasn't been top 5 since probably year 2.
I'm probably maybe 4 years ago. I'm just going by year. They said Dak is in a situation where he is successful. You know what I mean? Because of the organization, not him. Look at the
So you're saying,
yeah,
confidence.
Yo, super confident
that Carr is better than Dak Prescott.
Yeah, it's not even close.
I can't wait.
He's better than Jimmy Garoppolo, Kyler Murray, Geno Smith, all these quarterbacks. I'm telling FD, man, there's something.
When did you become a Carr fan? Did you become a Carr fan when he was at Fresno State?
No, when we drafted him. But when that year, 2014, when we were doing the draft, all they did was just talking about that's the guy we need to draft no matter what, and we're luckily we got him. I mean, it was a 2nd round pick, but still, I mean, hold on, let's just do that. Since you want to go down that road, let's go check it out. NFL Draft 2014.
Break it down to us, man.
All right, first overall pick was Javon Clowney. He's all right. Then the Rams selected Greg Robinson. Then Blake Bortles, Sammy Watkins, Khalil Mack, which is okay. Mike Evans. Well, you just want to know the quarterbacks? Let's just do the quarterbacks. So the first quarterback off the board was Blake Bortles. And after that was John. I love Johnny Manziel too at the time. Johnny Manziel.
You used to like Johnny Manziel, huh?
I mean, when he was in Texas A&M, he was cool. Then Teddy Bridgewater, and then Derek Carr. So I mean, the quarterbacks in front of him, I feel like he had a better career so far. It's not even close. Right? I mean, maybe I'm being biased, but I mean, we'll see. But he's definitely better than Dak Prescott. It's not even close. Not even close.
What's up with career yards? Have they been playing about the same amount of time?
Dak Prescott got drafted a year before.
Yeah, what's up with them career yards? Let's look at that. This is a rock.
Who is Dak?
Let's look at Dak's career yard. You look up Dak. I'm gonna look up Carr.
But that's not fair, FD. When you got all these weapons, surrounding him and the best offensive line. Like, that's all I'm saying is if they switch roles, it'd be completely different.
Carr has 34,430 yards.
34,000?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, Dak Prescott has 23,000. And how many touchdowns does DC have? I think he has like 200.
Let's make sure this number is accurate. Yeah, 34,134 yards.
And then his touchdown, I think he has like 200, right? Or a little more.
208. So you're saying Carr's had less talent, but he has more yards?
That's how good he is. And is my favorite stat that makes him one of the most clutch quarterbacks in the league. He has the most game-winning drives in the NFL since 2014. Second to Matt Stafford. Look it up, FD.
What does that mean now? Whenever somebody talks about game-winning drives, what does that mean?
That means he's clutch in there. What you talking about?
It probably means in the third and fourth quarter you had some incompletions that you should have made.
Oh my God!
Now you're actually throwing the ball and people catching.
He doesn't when it matters. It's not how you start; it's how you finish. FD. Let me see who has the most game-winning drives. Damn, I didn't know. Shoot, even what's his name got a lot. What's that guy's name? John. So the most game-winning drives with 55 is Mr. Tom Brady. Then behind that is Peyton Manning with 54. Drew Brees, Big Ben, Dan Marino with 47. Matt Ryan has 46. Brett Favre, Matthew Stafford, and then Matthew Stafford has, how much is Matt? 42. Eli Manning has 30.
You see that from Joseph? That Stouffer's pizza doesn't count as bacon. You see this?
Oh, man, y'all better stop coming at my guy F Dizzle.
Joseph doesn't even know I don't even eat pizza.
Man, y'all better come correct on F Dizzle. You know, this man can do everything.
Joseph, you got to come better than that, man.
They just hating. They just hating because they don't know how to cook. I mean, I don't know how to cook either.
You are buying pizzas, Joseph. You buying Stouffer's? Is there such thing as a Stouffer's pizza?
Is that even still out?
I don't even know what that is.
You don't know what Stouffer? I mean, what's that? What was it called? DiGiorno's? Is that what it used to? Pizza used to be?
Maybe that's what he's talking about.
Yeah, I think it's like the off-brand. You remember you know DiGiorno's because you know
I'm from Chicago, man.
Yeah, but you know DiGiorno's is like back in the day, you know. But yeah. Wait, hold on. What music were y'all? Wait, hold on. Speaking back in the day, what music were y'all playing in the club back then?
But what's back then? Give me a year. What does back then mean?
You guys legit had disco lights going off, right?
Disco lights, JD?
Y'all had to have the disco. They invented disco lights in the 60s, the 70s, and the 80s.
JD, I was in a classroom in the 70s and 80s.
Oh.
Right. I wasn't in a disco or a club.
So, what was the 90s looking like? I'm sure the 90s was jumping.
In 90s, I was in college. I wasn't in a club.
Were they playing like actual? Or were they on the turntable? Well, they had to have turntables back then. Like they're actually using turntables, right?
I don't know. I don't think I stepped into a club until early 2000s, maybe.
Oh, what was that like?
When were you born, JD?
1991.
1991.
So 2000, I was like in 5th grade or whatever. I don't know. I don't even know.
You know, we should have a day where we bring our childhood pictures to the show. I would love to see JD at 10. But no,
I had a chili. I had my parents did me dirty. You know that what's that thing when the hair is like falling and then the chili bowl? My parents gave me a chili bowl haircut when I was like 10 years old. So I don't know.
Like straight around?
Yeah.
You got to produce these pictures, man. Everybody.
Nah, you good. We
don't have chili bowl, baby.
Oh, unbelievable.
Oh yeah. He said Stouffer's pizzas. That's fun. 7-Up pound cake. Reverend knows 7-Up cakes used to be good growing up. Now Joseph Gomez says Popeyes will sell their own Cajun turkey. I saw this on Instagram. I heard about this. I think I saw someone buying it from the grocery store too. Yeah. So I don't know what that's all about. If someone picked that up, I did taste. Sad because the Broncos D averaged 17 points a game. Broncos defense is playing. Yeah, every other QB take responsibility for failure. Yeah, but you know, the people in that locker room were not waiting on that comment to know that this is not that guy. That comment may have added more sauce to the mixture, but Russell Gomez, the Jets starting rookie running back, was carrying the team, and they knew it. It was over as soon as he went down. I don't even know who is that. I don't even know who that is, Joseph. Who's the starting running back? Go Niners. I want to thank JD. Raiders.
Oh, you guys are welcome, Niner fans. You guys are in first place now. You guys are welcome. So I need you guys to lose to us when we play you guys in a few weeks, so we can, return the favor. Because you guys are the Niners are gonna lock up that division. It's a wrap.
The Niners have a lot of talent, sir.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to rear his head. They got a lot of people running football. It's going to rear his head. Don't be surprised if the Niners are your Super Bowl champs.
Who?
Don't be surprised if Debo get that ring.
Oh, nah. Like the ref said, the NFL goes
just now, huh? Just now.
Mm-mm.
Okay. All right.
I mean, maybe they got the best defense, but I just feel like I don't know. Football's crazy after that. Football could change like that. It could change so fast. You never know. Somebody could get hurt. Somebody might get hurt next week.
Joseph says, FD, like if you get smacked by like Draymond on pool and Draymond's apology doesn't really mean anything. Does anybody out there think that this whole situation with Draymond Green and Jordan Poole is affecting the team right now?
Why are we still even talking about this? This is over.
It's over with. It's over with, people. I know people out here, the pedestrians of the world may look and say, man, that's a real problem. You've been on the team and you've been with some competitive people and you've probably been in a situation where you've been winning. There's some stuff that has happened. It's not going to affect that team. I actually had the idea that that's probably going to push that team to do more and more and more.
I mean, you fight with everybody though when you're trying to beat like.
But people don't get that, JD. They think like, "Oh my goodness, I can't believe."
Not everything's perfect. Like in a relationship's a perfect example. Y'all good? Everybody's gonna fight, right?
It's happened before. It happened again.
I just like we talked about.
Won. It hasn't destroyed continuity on the team.
Yeah. But that's just how strong social media is, though. Remember we talked about it like early in the episodes. We used to talk about how strong social media is. Like that's the social media at its finest, unfortunately.
We'll see. If anybody wants to talk about Golden State and what's going on right now, let's jump into it because I'm more than ready.
I just feel like it's too early. It's too early to be talking about basketball. Like I think this is a time where you just talk about like who's hyped up right now and whatever and whatnot. I don't feel like it's too early to say, oh, the Celtics are going to be, go to the finals and whatnot. I feel like it's still too early for me. Way too early. Definitely way too early.
Let me tell you this. There are things coming together. Solidifying itself.
I agree. It's going to happen. I honestly feel like it's going to happen.
It's coming together. Everybody's talking about Wiseman in the G League. I hope people have watched Wiseman in the G League.
He needs to play. He needs to play.
Oh, he's playing every night.
That's what I'm saying. Like he needs to play. That's why he's there. Like he needs to play meaningful minutes. He can't be playing 20. 10.
Yesterday he played against a guy that scored 18 points in the fourth against him, against other people on the team. But people know the G League is not like you just going out in the park and playing.
Oh, hold on. G League is way the most competitive.
There's some people down there that can ball.
For real.
Like this competition, you're not just down there. Oh, people not like, oh, James Wiseman's here. No, people trying to come at.
Have you ever hooped against somebody that was in college, like a D1 college player?
Yes.
And you saw the level of talent that is, right?
Yes.
I played against one G League. I played a venture, whatever. Then I played I used to be like a pro overseas. FD. Those players.
Any of these people are not the average person walking around. I told you I played a pickup game one time with a guy who was on the bench for the 5-5. And when we played, he was like Michael Jordan.
I'm telling you.
Shooting threes, backing people down, dunking on folks, doing anything, blocking shots, yelling and screaming, doing anything and everything. And this dude was like in school. He wasn't like still playing. He had just stopped playing overseas.
He was hooping, I bet. I mean, I'm telling
you. When you run into somebody that played a high level of football, somebody that was on the track team and on the D1 level, you run into any one of these people and you go out and just start playing around doing something, and how the athleticism will go across sports. It's not happening.
You definitely the athletic that you hit it right on the head. the level of athleticism these players have is ridiculous. I'm thinking I'm the fastest player on the court. Woo, FD. There's a difference between being fast and jumping out the building and being quick.
Totally different world.
Like I can keep up with you, but man, like you just jump in, like it's just different. It's just totally different.
What do you think about Joseph Gomez since Carter Jackson's for the cheap? Because
No,
remember everybody was talking about Mills. Anybody talking about Mills now?
nobody talking about only
Mills on the bench.
only quarterback people are talking about is Tua and Jalen Hurts. That's all I'm hearing right now. But it's cool. I mean,
Joseph also says Jack, Jimmy G, Kyle, and Geno Smith are better than Carr.
but isn't it crazy how at the beginning of the year everybody was talking about all these young quarterbacks, and then now
This is how it goes, man. This is how it goes.
absurd. I remember the show again. What show was it? What's that show? It was a show, the Valley Show. Everybody was all they talking about was these young quarterbacks. The first game.
Well, when people start talking about Mills, that's when I was like, what's really going down? What's Mills?
That's insane. I'm telling you. Dang, this got a 9. You know what's crazy too? Shifting gears real quick. I was looking at a Shea Gilchrist Alexander Prism Auto, right?
You want to talk about SGA? Go ahead.
I just want to bring it up real quick. You know what it ended at? PSA 10.
Hold up. What was the card?
It was a SGA Prism Rookie Auto Gold out of 10. PSA 10.
Hold up. You said gold.
Yeah, it was a gold. Show you a picture. Well, if I show you, I'll just show you the picture before. I was looking at it. I was like, man, I can't. And the price.
Just was on eBay.
Yeah. Let me see. And I was pissed because I was like, really? It only went for this? Look, here it is.
Oh, auto. Okay.
You know how much that ended at? Unbelievable.
I'm gonna say 45,000.
No, earlier, less. 3,600.
That's a smart move.
Oh, I was so pissed when I was my max was gonna be 4K, but I missed it. Right, I missed it. I was like, dang, because that card could easily sell for like 5K in the next few weeks because it's so rare.
Let me just ask you this: if people believe in Shaq, why is that card selling at 3,600?
I don't know. That's why I'm shocked. That's why I'm shocked. And you know what makes it hard too? It was graded a PSA 10 out of 10.
What's the pop in that card?
It's probably going to be less than what? It's going to be less than 5. It has to be.
What's the number on it?
Let me see.
I'm interested in that.
I was so mad when I was just like, dang, and for 3,600.
Just give me the certain number.
Hold on, I got it. I'll put it in. It's 44 0 1 4 6 3 3. It's going to be less than 2. It has to be.
Pop 3, sir.
Oh, pop 3.
Why is that card $3,600?
That's one of those cards too. FT, it's so rare. I'm telling you, it's like finding like.
Well, I ask the question again: if people believe in SGA,
they should. I mean, they should.
Anybody want to go down this path? You want to talk about SGA?
Yeah, he's hooping at. Oh, here we go. Let's bring it up. You know, you always come in at SGA incorrect.
Who here believes in SGA?
Not Clipper fans.
I just want to hear. I just want to hear from the people. I like polling the people.
Let me see. Who's
the market is correcting itself? I think it's bigger than that. I agree with you, Cincinnati, because we've seen some data that I posted on Instagram today that the market is correcting itself. So I totally agree with that.
It's definitely correcting itself. That's why I was so shocked when it sold at for 3,600. Because that card could be like 5K in the next few years if you play.
Why isn't it 12K?
Maybe like 3 years ago, probably.
Why isn't it 15?
I just think it's insane.
I just want to know who believes in SGA. I want to see some comments, some hands up. Who believes that SGA is the real deal for the next 5 to 7 years?
I do. Everybody better raise their hand.
I would say I'm looking at these comments.
Nobody
raising their hand.
I know y'all got the raising hand emoji.
Nathan's talking about golf. Golfers, any pro, you can see the difference. Van Horn was best friends with my bro-in-law. He didn't miss any. And when I seen him doing shooting drills.
Oh, yeah. Woo, De'Aaron Fox is
he's talking to okay. I like De'Aaron Fox more than SGA. A bad marker for Fox. Now we're starting to scratch the surface.
Is it really? Is it really a bad market though?
We're scratching the surface. Now, Gators brought up De'Aaron Fox. I didn't say the name.
Oh, I love D Fox.
I did not say the name.
I told you he was going to be top 5. Remember this week we were texting.
You did. But I'm asking about SGA right now, and De'Aaron Fox came up.
I think SGA and De'Aaron Fox is like. I think.
Oh, hold up. You think SGA and De'Aaron Fox is what?
Let me think about this one. This is a good one because I love both of them. I think scoring wise,
I love these kind of conversations.
I think scoring wise, SGA is a better scorer. I don't know.
Let me ask you this. I always go back to this. Who's scoring on OKC?
I mean, it don't matter, FD. He's still.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. If you go back in the day, what's his name? What's the guy for Cleveland? Came from Minnesota.
Andrew Wiggins?
No. Played with LeBron. Won a championship with your boy, Kyrie.
Who? Kevin Love?
Kevin Love was scoring, rebounding, everything in Minnesota. When you don't have anybody else on the team that's going to score or rebound, you're probably going to score a rebound.
You'll see. I mean, it's not like he's shooting at an efficient rate, so I understand where you're coming from, but
let me just look up SGA. Let me hit you with some cold hard numbers.
Oh, that boy saucy, FD.
The kind of numbers you wake up at night and you like, whoo.
You look at the efficiency.
All right, let me look
that efficiency.
What is efficiency? What is that?
Just look at his stats are nice.
Let me hit you with some truth here.
Oh, here we go.
All right, he's shooting 47% from the field for his career. He's shooting 51% this year.
That is great, F. Lizzo. Come on now.
He's shooting 36% from the 3-point line.
That's better than a lot of other players.
Mm-hmm. He's averaging 31 points a game.
Look at the fit. Ooh, that boy doing his thing right now.
Let me hit you with another stat. All right, and this is a stat that is the real deal. Holyfield, you ready for this?
Mm-mm.
Where's it at? Where is it at? Oklahoma City is 8-12.
That's not bad.
Okay.
For that team?
Okay. Oklahoma City is not making the playoffs.
They're making the play, and I already predicted it.
They're not scratching or touching. I sat here last night and watched Oklahoma City play Houston.
I know that was bad. Yeah,
they're not scratching or they're not doing. They will be watching the playoffs like you and I. So you heard what I just said. His 3-point percentage, his field goal percentage, how many points he scored in the game, right? They're 8-12. They're worse than the Timberwolves, who are 10-10.
Even Dallas is not even in there either. Oh my God, Dallas is struggling.
Dallas is Dallas is higher seed. Dallas is 10 seed right now. They're higher seed.
No, they're out. They're out of they're in 11th seed right now. They just lost 3 in a row.
Well, they're still ranked higher than OKC, sir.
Dang, that's been not looking good for them.
And people are already saying, man, I told people this at the beginning of the year, man, look at all these people scoring 30 points a game. It was like at one point it was 11 people averaging 30 points or more a game. So when you see 31 from Shea and you see 30 from Steph, do you feel like that's the same 30? This is how we get twisted up. We're watching a sport, but we're not really seeing what's going on.
But I don't know, man. He's a super efficient FD. I know he may be
super efficient. But if a tree falls in the forest and nobody's there, did the tree fall, JD?
Well, technically, yeah, since you brought it up. Technically, if you brought it up.
But did it?
Hey, I'm telling you like this. I'm calling all these things. I'm saying the Raiders gonna make the playoffs. The Thunder gonna make the play-in. I didn't say playoffs.
They're not anything that starts with play. They won't be doing.
They'll be making the play-in, and that's it. That's all I'm saying. They're gonna be making the play-in.
All right, so City knows the deal. All right, we'll see.
Hey man, how many games AD play already? Because AD,
he didn't play last night, right?
I know you text me. I ignored it on purpose.
Oh, you can ignore me. The truth is still coming. The truth is coming at you, young man. You can ignore it.
Hold on, where my boy A Dizzle at? Come on, A Dizzle. Where? Let me see how much the homie played. Dang, they're 7 and they're 7-11. Wow, how many games he played? He only played 16 games.
He has played how many?
16.
16. He has 34 big ones. He has Walter Payton left.
Oh shit! It said FD is questionable. I mean FD AD is questionable for Monday's game against the
He's
Pacers.
not playing. And right now, what they're going to do, because I'm peeping game, they're going to alternate him with LeBron.
That's not fair, man.
They're going to alternate. And that's going to allow LeBron to take rest. That's going to allow LeBron to keep his point total up. Because I looked last night, and he's just over 1,000 points away from Kareem, which should put him past Kareem, a little bit past All-Star Weekend, or right around All-Star Weekend. You saw last night, LeBron was pulling. He went 7 of 12 from the three-point line. When has LeBron shot 12 threes?
I know, man. That guy's tripping. That's not even his offense.
He says, FD, what is your top 5 players in the NBA right now? And how are their cards doing? Top 5? I haven't looked at top 5. And how their cards doing? I do not know. That's a great question.
That's an easy question, FD. What you talking about?
No, the other part of how their cards doing.
That's easy too.
No, I haven't looked. I don't speak out of term. If I haven't looked or done the research on them,
everybody's is down.
No, but that's not true.
I can name top 5 players right now.
Not true, because Laurie marketing cards are not down.
You saying he's a top 5 player right now?
No, I'm just telling you, everybody's not down.
Oh, well, technically, he was at a high back in like 3 years ago. So
I'm just saying, and it's going to be more of this in the NBA. There are going to be players that are going to come out the gate that LaMelo Balls of the world. His cards are way down.
Yeah, but he ain't doing anything.
But when did he stop? Has he ever done anything?
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, he hasn't done anything for him to go up. But
there are going to be players that you're going to see they're balling, and people are going to get in their shoebox because they forgot about it. At least they kept the bulk when they broke the pack. There are going to be players that you're going to be like, oh, I got this RPA, but this player's not that great. Come back 5-6 years from now.
Oh, I got a lot of those.
More players who play a simple system in college, have limited coaching, are still working on their jump shot when they come to the pros. So you're going to have more G League play by organizations, so people are paying attention to what Golden State is doing. And you're going to have more development in the NBA. Then you're going to have players blossoming 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th season. You know, De'Aaron Fox used to be compared to Lonzo Ball.
No, they're not even the same player.
But when they came out of Kentucky and UCLA,
yeah,
there were a lot of comparisons.
Because they're talking about that.
They're not even on the same stratosphere, man.
No, I think Lonzo Ball's better.
But again, I'm watching these. What you say, sir?
Lonzo Ball's was better than De'Aaron Fox.
No, he never was better than De'Aaron Fox. Never. So I'm looking at these comments again. No one is telling me about anything about what they think about SGA long term.
I don't know. They don't know about SGA yet, which makes me upset. But they'll learn. They'll learn the hard way. Like the Raiders gonna make the playoffs. AD gonna play over 50 games. You'll see.
Got a PSA 9 go out of 10 Tyrese Maxey sale or keep.
That's a long term. You can hold that for
Nathan Duran. Nathan, you want to get rid of that card? Let me know. I would suggest to keep, but
he could play. I think he could. I think you should just keep it. I mean, he ain't going anywhere.
No one is telling me what they think of SGA.
Because they don't know. They don't know about SGA.
He's averaging 31 points a game.
They don't know. I mean, he's the best hidden secret right now.
He's not creeping up on people, man.
It's all right. Look, he's in a team where they're not successful. They're not doing anything. So that's why no one's talking about him like that.
I still have the question when my boy Chet comes back. Is it Chet's team or SGA's team?
It's SGA's team. It's not even close.
Is it?
Yeah, I think it is. Let me see who else played today.
Uh-oh. You want to read this, man? You ready for this, City?
Not really.
Keep your eyes on the screen, man.
Y'all tripping. I'm not entertaining that.
Sin City. Salute, bro.
SGA is not trash. Y'all crazy. He's better than Trey Young. I'll tell you that much.
That's not saying much, bro. You
I'm
know
the-
how I feel
I'm the
about
same.
that.
In that draft class, it goes
Did you
Luka.
know him and DeJounte Murray had 83 points the other day?
I know they still lost.
And still lost.
That's what they get.
And was talking trash during the game.
I know. They swear
These
they
guys
swear
are
they just won the they swear they just won the championship last year or something. The way they acting, the way they wilding out right now.
Oh, Sin City doesn't want to hurt your feelings, man. He said he's a kid.
It's all right. You guys will see. I'm not worried about it.
Hey, Mark, what's up, man? It's good to have you here.
Oh, Mr. UP, what's up?
Thank you for being here. Appreciate you.
You guys are tripping. Y'all tripping.
So, JD, what's up with the hoodie, man? Is it cold? What's
Yeah, what
going
you talking about, man? I'm getting ready for New York. I'm going to New
on?
York.
You got a dress in California to get ready for New York?
I gotta get ready for New York, FD. You see my accent come in? I gotta get.
Please don't go out there talking like that.
Hold on. I'm from New York.
I'm from New York. Yeah, I'm that white man in New York. No, please don't do
I got
that.
my puffer jacket, FD, okay? As long as I got my puffer, ain't nobody gonna say nothing. I'm from Manhattan, West Hatton.
Yeah, Ultimate's right, man. You always got the perfect hair.
I try, but
I got that windblown look, you know.
It's called blow.
At least you have hair, man. You know what I'm saying?
But when I go to New York, I gotta get my beanie going. I gotta get everything,
All right.
I'm New York.
So what's your favorite food when you go to New York?
Oh, you already know, FD. If it ain't from the I can't even say it.
Hold up. If it ain't from ... Go ahead.
I love my pizza, my slice of pizza.
So do you roll your pizza?
Who rolls their pizza?
New Yorkers do.
They're weird. Oh, I mean, I'm not that New York.
Are you eating your slice in a perfect triangle? You come in. You like this with it? No, you gotta roll that thing. Man.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't do that, man.
That's
too much. That's too much effort.
Why don't you just look around while you're eating and watch what other people are doing?
I'm in New York, FD, the city that don't sleep. All right, so you're
gonna be asleep by at least 6:30 p.m. You do?
What? No way, FD, man. I am a casual person from New York. I'm a New Yorker, as they would say.
Okay.
I'm a New Yorker. I blend in. Don't worry, I blend in.
So Rave Card says SGA is the truth. His game just keeps improving each year. He just turned 24. And his prime at 27, 28, he'll be a beast.
Just 2 years of him being his prime. Y'all tripping. 2 years?
So let's talk about, because I text you about this. People feel nobody wants to talk about this now. The trade where SGA was moved from the Clippers for Paul George.
That was crazy, huh? That's insane.
And multiple draft picks.
That's insane. They traded the whole team. You
said Paul George top 5 small forward.
Oh yeah, he is. But I'm just saying they gave a lot. He's top 5. Here we go, man. There's never an episode where you just let me.
He's not playing, right?
Why is he not playing? What happened? He got hurt?
He hasn't played in a while. Him Mokai.
What is that?
He hasn't played in a while. The fold. See, Mark, break it down to him. The fold on the pizza, bro.
The fold. What is the fold?
Mark is telling you, man.
What is the fold? Like you folded?
I'm going to send you some pictures or do some research for you, man. You say you're a New Yorker, man. You're going to walk out there and show people I'm really a tourist.
No, I'm a real New Yorker, FD. I got my Tim.
So where you going, man?
We'll be everywhere. We'll be Staten Island, Brooklyn, Manhattan. What's happening?
I saw you threw that in. Manhattan, what's happening? Okay.
I'm going to be in the Bronx. I'm going to be in the borough, BX. Where my dog's at.
Don't run around throwing X signs everywhere. Yeah.
No, we're gonna be in Manhattan. That's where my uncle stay at. So we're gonna be in Manhattan. What's happening?
When do you go out there? When are you out there?
We leave Saturday night. We gonna get this. I'm debating either I'm going to the Sunday game or the Wednesday game, but I'll probably go to Wednesday game.
What game? Boston? What game?
No, the Sunday they do play Boston. I'm not gonna go to that game. I don't want to see an L. I'll probably go. Wednesday they play against the Hornets.
What team are you talking about? Brooklyn?
The Nets. What you talking?
I thought you were going to see the Knicks, man.
I've been to the Knicks stadium. It's cool. It's just outdated, but it's nice. but I want to go support my team, support my.
Is
my
that your team, or do you root for
Nah,
one player on that team?
I just root for one player. I don't really have a team.
Okay.
But I'm gonna bring the jersey. I'm gonna bring the car. I'm trying to sit as close as possible so I could go and get a car, so I could get a picture. I'm gonna do the FD thing. Hey, Kyrie, come here.
What's the FC thing?
Try to get a photo. I'm gonna try to get a photo with him on. If he plays, he better play. He should play.
Why wouldn't he play?
I don't know. You know, there's load management stuff going on.
He's been off for a while. His load should be managed.
He should. He's playing good. He's playing decent. But we'll see how that goes. I don't really. It's just gonna be cold, man. But I'm from New York, so the cold don't bother me. FD.
Yeah, I just heard today the high. I was talking to a friend in Minnesota, and the high was like 38.
Where?
Minnesota. So I bet it's cold in New York.
38. Let me see.
Yeah, what's your temp when you get there, bro?
Let me see what the weather looking like. Oh, it's not looking good. I'll tell you that much.
You know, I was watching an interview today because I'm watching the over here. I'm looking. I see Dallas playing Milwaukee. I was watching a Byron Scott interview with Michael Cooper. You know, old Lakers Showtime. And
Yeah,
Byron,
Pasadena.
Byron made a great point. He said, no, Michael Cooper made a great point. He said, back in our day, what center who shoots poorly from the free throw line and doesn't have a good jump shot could win a championship? And that's Giannis.
What about Shaq? Oh, Shaq didn't shoot poorly from the field. He shot.
No, sir. And then when Shaq perfected that jump hook, that one-handed, you couldn't mess with that. There's no comparison between Shaq and Giannis. There's no, sir.
I think Giannis will be better long term. Just because of the good way the game, like he have better career, like stats. I think he have better stats. Yeah, he will. How many MVPs does Shaq win?
You know what numbers Shaq put up in the finals, bro?
I know 50. Did really you want to go there? You remember what he put up against the Suns? The closeout game? Yeah, like 15, 20 or something. Hold on.
Yeah, okay, man. Okay. He was playing Ayton.
Oh, come on, FD.
Come on, man.
Don't do him like that. Okay. What year was that?
You do know Ayton a couple of days ago posted up Steph and turned around with a week. I don't know what that was. You do know that, right?
What year was when did Giannis win? 21?
2-3 years ago?
Let me see your game. Tell me the stat line is not insane, FD. He had 50 points and 14 rebounds. Come on now. Really?
I get that. He's never going to be greater than Shaquille O'Neal.
He might have a shot.
I don't think so.
He might have a shot.
If somebody disagrees with me, let me know.
I just think the way the game is playing right now.
I just don't see that. Giannis, I don't see that.
You know what?
Giannis played the 76ers yesterday, and Embiid handed him his ass, man. Did you watch that game?
Yeah, I know.
Embiid.
Oh, he did shoot 17 free. I'm just saying, FT. The reason why I think he has a high.
You know that's why he was after the 76ers game trying to practice his free throw shooting?
Again?
Yeah, that's what Markel told him. Yeah, get off the. Come on, man.
I'm just saying, FD. The only reason why I say that is because the way the game is playing, he's gonna improve his jump shot to the point where he's gonna be splashing soon. I'm not gonna say. Okay, let me rephrase that. He's not gonna be splashing. He's gonna be making consistently three.
He's tried to get better. I can see that.
He's gonna make like 3-4 games.
The young generation, and this is straight knowledge, only cares about their numbers and being highlight reel players. That's why I talk about ESPN good. Yeah. There are few teams. He's speaking knowledge. There are few teams, and the Warriors are at the top. Boston is starting to learn this.
Yeah, it's a marathon, man. Come on now.
We marathon. It's either are you going to be Carmelo Anthony, or are you trying to be Klay Thompson, Steph Curry? Are you going to play both ends of the court, or do you only care about one end of the court? I was on eBay last night. I saw a BGS 9.5. It's probably still out there, people, if you want it. Carmelo Anthony, Black Prism, out of 500. Guess what the price was?
Mm-hmm.
You talking about SGA black?
Oh, who wants a Carmelo Anthony card though?
Why not though? He's not on the scoring list.
Man, oh yeah, he's
not. He didn't play defense. He doesn't play. He had no interest in defense, just like LaMelo Ball and a bunch of other players we can name that. That car, I think, was $3,600 if I remember correctly. It's a black Prism out of 500 BGS 9.5.
I don't know. Wait, real quick. How much would you pay for this?
Giddy?
PSA 9.
Do you want me to break down what I think of Giddy?
How much you think? What's the price would you pay?
I wouldn't pay anything for that.
What? You don't like the Gidster?
Giddy is a facilitator at best.
That boy is going to be top 5 point guard in a few years, FT.
No, sir.
You'll see.
You know who Giddy reminds me of?
A better Jason Kidd and Steve Nash.
No. Not even the same boat. You all let me know what you think of this. Let me find a name. Ricky Rubio.
No, stop. He has a better jumper. It ended at 25.
I watched his jumper last night on the spot.
He could shoot better than him. He's a better scorer.
All right, so
It ended at 2,400. Not bad. I mean, I wouldn't pay. I don't think I would have
would
paid.
you pay $2,400 for that car?
No, if I'm going to pay a high end card, it has to be a PSA 10.
Josh Giddey is shooting 46% from the field. Are you talking to me about his jumper? Because I watched it last night.
That's not bad. 46 from the field?
As a point guard?
That's good.
Okay, bro.
Look at Curry.
Josh Giddey is shooting 26% from the three.
Okay, that's bad, yeah.
These are things that people don't want to dive into. And so last night, I committed myself to the eye test. I'm watching Giddey. Every time he got the ball, I'm watching him. I'm watching how he finishes around the rim. You know what his free throw percentage is? He's the point guard, bro.
He's like 76 or something,
66%.
Damn. The homie tripping.
66%. And people walk around talking about Josh Giddey, man.
Maybe I'm just saying Josh Giddey because I got that out of 8.
No, he's one of the young players that people are talking about. 66% from the free throw line as a point guard.
What about the homie Jalen Green, though?
What about Jalen Green?
How dare you?
I watched Jalen Green last night, too.
He had 29.
Yeah.
And they won the game.
Yeah. What did he give up on the defensive end?
Yeah, he needs to work on that.
Really? Really?
Not everybody's perfect, FD.
We're looking for perfect now. I'm looking like for two-way play, man. I'm looking for two-way play.
He's gonna have to be a two-way player if he wants to be considered a star. He has to be.
I'm telling you, I think there are more Carmelo Anthony's in this league than two-way play.
That's true, but I mean, I'm just trying to get to the point where I could just move it for where I could get to the card I really want.
Oh well, it's a good card to move, to buy, to move.
Because I mean, it's still young. His potential is high.
People are going to talk about.
His potential is really high. So I just believe that card has a lot of value. Like all these players that haven't done anything, their value is always going to be high.
Let me tell you this: Jalen Green is shooting 43% from the field this year.
Yeah, he's playing out of control sometimes.
Shot 42.6 last year. He's shooting 36% from the 3-point line. Those are all good numbers, right?
I just feel like he plays out of control. I feel like he's not playing at a pace where he needs to play at.
Oh, that's a lot of players, man. We can name. There's a whole list of players that.
But at his age, he needs to learn how to play at what pace. There's a difference between playing with pace and with speed. There's a huge difference.
So Draymond Green made a statement the other day that I put on my Instagram, and some people, I don't know if they got the point. He made a statement about Kuminga was drafted high, Poole was drafted high, James Wiseman was drafted high, Moses Moody. All these players have spent time in the G League. Their minutes are down. They don't really play. But they're probably looking around the league and they're saying, well, Jalen Green is playing. People love LaMelo Ball. People talking about Kevin Porter Jr. Why am I not playing? But they're like the Reverend just talked about, they're in a system where you play a certain way because you win. You're on a championship team. So these other players can go out and experience poor play while they're on the court representing their team, win or lose.
I agree.
But Golden State, you're not doing that.
No.
You're going to play in the system. You're going to learn the system. You're going to pick and roll yourself until oblivion. You're going to rebound. You're going to clean the glass. you're going to kick that ball out. There's a player on Golden State that I just love. Most people probably don't even know him. His last name is Lamb. You ever watch Lamb play?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He picks and rolls like the best that I've ever seen. He will rebound the ball. He knows who to give it up to make sure they get the shot. And he only takes a 3 or a mid-range shot if it's in the flow of the offense. He shoots at a high clip. He is not a problem on the court, man. He's not selfish.
He just goes with the flow. I know, and that's what. So that's the maturity. That's the maturity aspect.
This guy went to Vermont, came out undrafted, played for San Antonio, a few other teams. We know Pop and Kerr talk. That's probably how he made his way over to the Golden State Warriors. Mm-hmm. He also played in the G League.
Yeah, you have to. You got to be disciplined and be mature if you want to extend your career. No, but going back to that point of you saying about the younger players saying like, oh, why is LaMelo and all these other players like hooping if I'm better than him? Did you see that Kobe interview before he passed away when he was talking with Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes? That's what he was talking about as well, because that's how frustrated he was.
Yes.
Because why is his
he had to play with those kind of players.
Yeah. And then he was just mad that he should have been able to play, because that's why he even said it. He said, the stats are not going to add up because I lost 2-3 years of my career playing the bench, which is 100% true. 100% true. So I just think it's.
But he also joined the organization that was trying to win.
Yeah, that's why. So
like
he got to go to
Dallas Mavericks back in the day.
If he would have went to if he were legit would have got drafted by
Charlotte,
he would be playing immediately.
Yeah, but he may have never been in the finals.
I don't think he'll ever be. Yeah, I don't think it would have been really hard for him to get to that point.
Mm-hmm.
But
Big John is trying to hook you up here. He said it was 41 in Connecticut.
Oh man,
get ready, man. Get some over your ears. Get some over that those locks.
I'm from New York, FD. The winter don't scare me.
Oh, okay.
What did Elsa say from Frozen? Never mind.
So when you go out there and you talk like that, I guarantee you, everybody you meet is gonna be like, "So where are you from?" I'm
from Manhattan. What's happening? Come on, B. Where I'm from, B.
Just like Pasadena. The Reverend Rip says the Diesel is head and shoulders above Giannis. Shaq changed again.
Y'all see. I mean, we'll see. In 10 years, we'll be like, damn, Giannis had a better career than Shaq. Everyone's like, what? Okay. I don't know.
Next, we're going to talk about Luka. Jose.
Luka.
Yeah, we got to talk about Luka tonight. Hope I can get to meet you in New York. I live here.
So my plan is to go to, I just want to go to a few things. I've been to New York a few times already. I just want to go to Bleecker in a game, and then whatever the kids and the wifey want to do, I don't care.
Jose wants to meet up at Times Square, man.
Oh, my uncle lives like a few blocks away, so
for the people.
I'm gonna host a train at Times Square, FD. That's what I'm gonna do.
You gonna host what, sir?
I'm gonna host a train
at let Jose know. Do a meetup at Times Square, man, for the hobby.
Yeah,
Has
right.
that ever been done? Has anybody done a meetup at Times Square for the hobby?
If Bleecker supports me doing that, like they back me with that next week, I'll definitely do something like that. They'd be like, "Who the hell are you?"
But next year, I'm planning to go to a Golden State game. I think I talked to you about this.
Yeah, the Christmas game.
No, not the Christmas game. I'm gonna go to
what? When's when Brady and them go up there? Remember?
Oh, that's in December, man. December. I don't know if I'm going to that.
Oh,
I think I'm gonna try to go in 2023. And I want to. Let's do a meetup at the what is it called now? Chase Center.
Oh, that stadium is nice. Woo!
We'll meet up out in front of the Jumbotron.
Oh,
for the hobby.
Damn, Jumbotron. Tell G to put the logo up too. That'd be crazy. G hacks the system, and then you see there's a logo up there. F Dizzle.
Oh, Nathan Duran says he got a Giddy out of 20 for sale.
I got a Giddy out of 8 waiting from PSA. So we'll see. I'm just gonna move that quick. Once I get that thing back, FD, taking it to the fair.
What's the value on that card is?
The value? How much am I in it, or the value of it?
No, what do you think the
if it grades high? If it grades at a PSA 9, probably.
Dude, it's out of 8, bro. So if it grades at a 9, you're still good to go.
I think like over 1,000, like 15.
Okay.
If it's a 10, I'll probably say like 2,000. I don't know. I just want to be able to move up to something like I want to do the FD thing. You know what I'm saying? Just move to something. If I could sell it for like 15, 15-2, I'll be happy with that. I mean, I'll just move it to something bigger.
See, Zerny Holloway said the same thing. If he went to Charlotte, he's not Kobe, man. He's
Definitely, he will not be
not
cold.
Bean that we know. Love what you collect. Good to have you here. Good to have you here.
Oh, did you know PSA extended their thingamajig?
Yeah,
You know
I don't
that?
think they're ever going back, bro. I think they're gonna stay
I'm,
with it.
I'm ready to go. Oh, look at I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go, FD. You see, you got the
Is that Kaminga?
Kaminga, some Giddysaurus.
What do you think
My,
of Cole Anthony, man? We should talk about that.
I don't know that. I don't know.
You know he's only played 4 games this year, right?
That Magic team has too much talent for that whole team, so it's really hard for me to assess who's the guy on that team. It looks like Bobo's team the way he's hooping.
Okay.
I'm just throwing names out there. Okay?
Don't just throw. Yeah, it's a marathon. You gotta see.
Bobo is doing his thing.
I gotta see how is Blanchero doing.
Oh, Paulo? I don't know. No one's really talking about him right now. I mean,
Why not?
because he's not doing his thing, Dizzle.
Why not?
I don't know. Let me see what he's doing.
Yeah, let me check out his stats too. This thing's a marathon, people.
What's his name? Paulo Banchero starts with a B.
Yeah.
You know, you just type in something in Google and they'll find it for you. There it is.
Yeah, they'll get it. So let me see what his stats are. Oh, he's averaging 23.2. Almost 8 rebounds, almost 4 assists. Okay.
It's all right.
Shooting 46% from the field, 26% from the 3-point line. He's shooting 76% from the free throw line.
I think
he's a solid year.
What's that guy's name? I think he might be one of the best players in that draft class. So we'll see.
Who?
Paulo.
Oh yeah, he's proven that. Are you who's jumping on Paulo's cars when they really start coming out?
That guy from the Pacers is really good too.
Yeah.
No,
I feel like I've seen his game before.
But we'll see.
Hold on, let's see what the Pacers did tonight, because you know my man from the Clippers had a historic day on.
Are you talking about Zubac?
Yeah.
Zubac went off.
Yeah. Right. So you're talking about it's Neesmith, right? Small forward?
No, the other guy starts with a B or Marchin, or whatever his name is.
Turner?
Yeah. Bert, what's his name? It starts with an M.
No, not Miles Turner.
No. Let me see. Starts with an M. It's the rookie, the shooting guard. Starts with an M and his last name's B. Starts with a B. Let me see where he's at. Oh, starts with a B. Benedict Maryland, whatever his name is. Matherin.
Oh, he had 9 points tonight.
He gonna be solid, FD. I'm telling you. Dang, he's 20 though. That's the only problem.
Okay. I feel like I've seen his game before.
He's gonna be. I'm telling you, he's gonna be solid.
Yeah.
He's a Pac-12 Player of the Year.
Okay.
We'll see.
We can name a lot of Pac-12 Players of the Year.
I know. I'm just looking at his Wikipedia. He's Pac-12 Player of the Year, first team All Pac-12. We'll see.
The Reverend PS. I think he meant PSA. Is not getting the cards they need, and therefore their prices had to come down. PSA has lost a lot of customers, would have lost more if RRI was not a factor. True. I think that's why they want to get involved in the bulk submission game, because SGC and other people are doing that. And they're going to try to take share from it. They're going to try to have a competitive price, get that PSA logo on more cards.
I just think
that plays out.
If they can move, their turnaround time is faster than them, they're always going to win. Everybody's going to go to PSA no matter what. I mean,
I don't know. A lot of people, their turnaround time is good, but people are also considering that upcharge.
I know. I'm worried because I sent a few cards in. But
I don't set up a lot at shows, but I've sent cards in the PSI.
The market's really down, so it's a good time to send in those cards that are very low end. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to get upcharge if you get like a PSA 10 like De'Aaron Fox, because the value is not up to where the max is supposed to be. Because The $15 one, the max declare is about 200. So you could get away with, some cards that used to be at the 300 level and they drop down a little bit. Like a Luca, if you could get a Luca PSA 9, you probably won't get upcharge.
Let's talk about Luca. Can we talk about Luca?
I mean, there ain't really nothing to talk about. They're like 10 and 10.
Whenever we want to talk about Luca, nobody wants to talk about Luca.
Luca, I mean,
That's some ideas on Luca.
Luca is Luca, FD. They ain't nothing. I think he's not playing right now, right? He's hurt.
No, Luca's playing tonight.
Oh, then they lost. Damn.
Did they lose? Game's on right now.
They lost 3 in a row. Yeah.
Well, he doesn't have talent around him. I mean, he has Christian Wood, but he doesn't really have a lot of talent around.
That's insane. He misses. I bet he misses Brunson. I bet.
Oh, really? That's funny. I'm sitting on my couch and I know he would miss Brunson.
Let me see, where is it at? Let me see what Luca's doing. Let me see. But I mean, he's not hooping like that.
Oh, he's hooping. He's averaging 33 points a game, almost 9 rebounds, 8 assists. He's hooping.
Let's see how they do though, because that's the big. We'll see how they do at the end of the year.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see, does he get hurt this year? His usage rating is very high.
And he played in the World Cup or
yeah, he just played in the World Cup to get in shape.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I mean, Sports Card Show says, is Luka MVP this year? First, people make these statements, right? First, Luka has to start an All-Star game. Speak on it now. Will he start an All-Star game?
Nope. I don't even think any MVP.
Who's he gonna start? He gonna start above Steph?
There's no MVP player, NBA MVP winner that doesn't start the MVP year. You know what I mean? Doesn't start the MVP. I mean, doesn't start the All-Star game. I never seen that.
Never. So, who is he starting? Is he starting over SGA? Who is he starting over?
I'm
gonna stir the pot now.
So
who's he starting over?
Hold on, let me see. Yeah, that's Steph. Who the heck is Bob Pettit? Who's that? Oh, wait, no.
Bob Pettit is, sir?
Anyways,
no, let's not go there.
Who's Bob Pettit? I don't know who that is.
Hall of Famer, sir.
Oh, he's a MVP. Oh, he was the first recipient of the game.
Legendary player.
Let me see. But none of these players that won the MVP, they all started the All-Star game.
Oh, Sports Card Show said Luka should start the All-Star game. Who's he gonna start over?
Dang, that's gonna be tough.
Who would he start over?
Especially in the West. The West is strong.
Yeah, it's not happening. At point guard?
The West is strong.
Is he starting over Steph? Is he gonna start with Ja? Is he gonna start over SGA?
I don't think he's gonna start. And then forget that. What about Wiggy? Andrew Wiggins made the All-Star team too.
Yeah, but he's small forward.
No, but I mean, at that point they just go by.
Oh yeah, this new thing, right? They just bring people in.
Yeah, that's
Wiggins should be an All-Star this year. I think he's starting to show us up.
That he's definitely not starting over these. This is the starting lineup from last year: Embiid, Ja Morant, Tatum, Wiggy, Trae Young, Jokic, LeBron, DeMar, Stephen Curry, and Giannis. But Kevin Durant didn't play last year, remember? So you probably take away DeMar DeRozan.
There are gonna be people that won't play this year. There are veterans who don't even want to play now, so they're not going to play. They're going to make up an injury or do whatever they need to do. But Sports Card Show, this is the question I always ask. People like to make a way for Luka. What point guard is he going to start over in the All-Star game?
We're not discrediting Luka at all. I'm just saying, it's really hard to start an All-Star game. I just really think it's really hard to start, especially with the talent we're in the West too. With Kawhi and PG coming back, LeBron.
I don't care anything about his stats. You name me the players that he will start over at the point guard position.
He's not starting over Steph. Steph's locked down.
He's not starting over Steph Curry.
That thing's locked down for the next.
So you could roll the dice. Ja, I don't see him starting over him.
No, Ja's more has more charisma than Luka.
I just don't see that.
And who else? Then the wings, you're not going to start over LeBron. Look, so the locks real quick in the All-Star games is LeBron's a lock for the next 5 years. KD's a lock. Stephen Curry's a lock. That's 3 players. And Giannis, that's 4 players that are locks
Well, we
starting
gotta
no
see
matter what.
who's picking the teams this year. They haven't announced that.
No, but I'm just going by who
Oh,
always goes by. Let me look it up. Where's this at? NBA voting. I mean, man, imagine trying to make the All-Star when Kobe was in there. Kobe, Steve Nash.
This is what it is, man.
Just imagine back then. Woo, good luck. That's why when Drew Holiday made the All-Star team, that was hard because
Oh,
come on
but
now.
Drew Holiday is top 5, baby.
Top 5 two-way player, FD.
I know.
Come on.
I know that's what you said.
I know he is. He's a top 5 two-way.
Whoever says Joke is a lot. Joke is.
Whatever. I guess whatever. That's 5 players already. Whatever. I don't care for you, Joe. So look, this is the top 5 the front card for the West last year. LeBron was number 1, Jokic was number 2, Wiggy was number 3, PG was number 4, AD was number 5. So he probably might start over maybe Anthony Davis and Paul George, maybe. This guard, Stephen Curry.
You talking about Luka?
Yeah.
The way Anthony Davis is playing,
I doubt it.
I don't know about that.
And then the guards, it was Stephen Curry, John Morant, then Luka. It's really hard to start. It's hard because the fans gonna pick anyway. You know what I mean? Like,
just putting it out there. People act like this is not reality. This is reality.
The East, man, the East. Yeah, it's just locked. FD. 5 spots are always locked for those 5 players. Even Tatum might be a lock too now.
And I still bring up the question that nobody wants to touch. Luka could play his whole career and not win a championship. And then what does that mean, people? People say, oh, man, he's still great. Yep. Charles Barkley is great. Karl Malone is great. But when you start talking about legendary players.
He's still going to make the top 7. He's going to make the top 100 team.
Yeah, that's up without question. Anthony Davis made it. If Anthony Davis can make top 75, just dribble and shoot, bro.
But if Luka don't win a championship, woo, that's going to be
that mean.
That's nasty if you don't win the championship. I feel bad for him if you don't win. But I mean, a lot of great players don't win championships, you know. But you know, you can't be like
players that are top in a hobby.
Yeah,
not players that people talk about.
Yeah, like Kyrie won a championship. Damian Lillard is not.
Yeah, but nobody. You think people are talking about Kyrie 15 years from now?
I will.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. But I'm just saying it's really hard to win a championship, and not a lot of players win a championship. I mean, look in the era we're in. Like, come on now. Like,
you think Curry is done winning championships?
He's not going to win another championship?
I'm asking you. Do you think he's done? Does anybody out there think Curry is done?
I don't think he's done, but I'm just saying.
So that means if he's not done and he does win, Luka's not winning those championships.
There's only like 5 teams in the last 20 years that won an NBA championship. You ready?
Yeah.
It was the Warriors. Okay, it's maybe a little more than 5, but I just want you to. I'm gonna name from 2000 to the end to right now. The Lakers won, the Spurs, and Golden State and Miami. That's 4 teams that took at least like 12, 15 championships away, and then then the Bucks won 1, the Cavs won 1, the Raptors won 1, and then Pistons and the Celtics. Like those are 5 teams, and they didn't repeat it or anything. You know what I mean? So it's like the chances of winning is really, really hard. Especially with the dynasty. Look at the last 5 years. Golden State 1, 2, 3, 4. They won 4 championships.
But so let's ask this. So the Reverend says Luka will need to leave Dallas. He will.
No, I think Dallas is his best chance because of the order.
I believe he will leave Dallas.
He might, yeah.
He's still holding the ball.
He needs
Luka's holding that ball.
Mark Cuban will do anything to make Luka stay. So if that means trying to get whoever he wants, then we'll see. But I mean,
the biggest question is not about who does he play with. It's how does he play.
Well, I mean, you got to be happy to play. You got to be in a good. You got to be happy if you want to be there.
But he's holding the ball. He's a ball dominant point guard.
Well, he scored 2 FDs, so I mean, it's not like he's just holding it to oh shit.
Yeah, but it's about you. Do you watch Golden State and how the ball rotates, how the ball's moving?
That's different, though. I understand what you're saying, though.
It's not different.
Because
he's holding the basketball.
Because look at LeBron.
If he gives the ball up, that ball's gonna come back to him.
Dude, but play like that. I agree, but I'm saying for him to win is gonna be really hard. The last time a championship team that won was a ball dominant player was 2016 with LeBron and Kyrie. That was like holding the ball. Like that was the last time.
Yeah.
And then before that was with Kobe. So look how long ago that was, FD.
That is true. It's been LeBron, Kobe, and the third most usage player was Steph in 2015.
Yeah, it's just like you could hold the ball, you could hold, you could have the highest usage, whatever you want to do. You still got to make that extra play. I mean, look at the last play. Most of the shots that were made is not because of the star player. Most of the time to steal the game off, it was like role players,
True.
like
That's how
run
it
our
is.
tests and whatnot. Run our tests. Who else? Who made that? I don't know. I'm
Hey,
just like,
Paxton Curry. That's a bunch of role players who have made
there's a
key
lot of role players that play a
winning
role in them.
championships.
But
Zerny says that he still will win rings from people. He'll get some.
man, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets 7.
Yeah, see, this is a good. Is Luka going for the ring or the money?
I don't think he cares about.
That's a great question.
I don't think he cares about the money like that. I mean, I will hope not.
The Reverend says Curry took the backseat for 2 years when Durant came. It was still Curry's team, but he knew he needed Durant. Does he need Durant now?
Shit, probably.
Uh,
No, Durant needs Curry more than Curry needs Durant.
Durant needs a lot.
Yeah, that team is up and down
His
right
next
now.
birthday is Durant 35 or 36? 35, right? 35. I think it's 34 right now.
Yeah, he needs to.
These are questions, people. None of us have the answers. But there's a probability, and I think it's pretty high, that Luka leaves the game. I actually think this is going to be a reissue of Larry Bird. I think Luka's going to get hurt, and it's going to change his career. Just like Kawhi. He's played a lot of basketball. I say this over and over again. He's been a pro since 13, 14. He may be 24, but I don't think his basketball age is 24. Luka, he could prime James Harden. James Harden still doesn't have a ring because he's also a ball-dominant point guard.
James Harden. Woo! I was watching his stats back then at Dizzle. Whoo, that boy was nasty.
He was. Man. It was all step backs, no defense.
That boy, half the defense, double the offense. That's what he was.
Yep.
I mean, it's crazy how his career just went downhill right now. I just feel bad for him.
Well, I mean, he's hurt. So I think each season he's probably going to be hurt.
Yeah, he needs to just sit out.
Think about that 2009 class. DeRozan and Curry are representing well.
That class is really good. I mean, it's only like 3 players left from that class that's playing really well.
It was 2009, bro.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, you got James and Curry and DeMar, and of course Juju Holiday, and Blake Griffin. That's it. Everybody else is not even in the league. Like Brandon Jennings is out the league. Earl Clark, James Johnson's still in the league. Ty Lawson's out the league.
Remember him?
Taj Gibson's still in the league. Wayne Ellington. Do you remember Eric Maynor, the point guard? Mm-hmm. That's it. Nobody else. Yeah. Patty Mills is damn. I didn't know Patty Mills got drafted.
Yeah, Patty Mills 2009. Yep. Now he's on the bench with Brooklyn.
Yeah. 2010, John Wall. John Wall is still playing. DeMarcus Cousins is still playing. PG. I mean, dang, that class is slowly. No, that 2010 class was horrible. Whew. Not really. There's not really that many players left. Evan Turner's not in the league. Derek Favors is not playing well. Wesley Johnson, I don't know where he's at. Greg Monroe, Ed Davis, Larry Sanders. Yeah, that draft class is almost dead.
The Reverend says the Lakers let LeBron ruin a potential dominant team. Ingram, Randall.
I always said that. FD. What could have been?
I'm not a Julius Randle. Julius Randle, doesn't do anything for me.
No, I agree. I'm just saying, like, can you imagine they still that lineup looking crazy right now? You got
B.I. and Kuzma. I can vibe with that.
And Clarkson.
Yeah, I can vibe with that.
And then you could throw Josh Harden.
Didn't want to wait though. He didn't want to wait on that.
He didn't want to wait, but that's his fault because he got hurt that Christmas Day against the Warriors, and they went downhill from there because they were hooping back. Because they were playing at the speed that, like, they were playing fast.
LeBron came in, early in the season, just looking at people, probably after games, walking up the stairs, going up to the front office. I don't want Kuzma here. I don't want. What's up, man? What's up?
You think about you go Lonzo, Josh Hart, Bi, Rando, and then Zubac and Justin.
So
I mean,
you don't want Walker the fourth and all these other people around?
I'm just saying that's not a bad lineup. And you got Jordan Clarkson coming off the bench. That's
Yo,
and
Clarkson is a player.
yeah. Where's my Clarkson card at? That boy.
You don't select him, man. That seems like he's a player.
His stuff is hard to find. It's hard to find. But yeah, man, he's that Jordan team, that Lakers team back then. I'm telling you, FD, they would have done some things if they would have stayed together. Because look at what they're doing right now. They're all hooping. Like Julius Randle won Most Improved Player of the Year. Jordan Clarkson won something. Oh, yeah, I mean D'Angelo Russell's trash. I never liked D'Angelo Russell.
Oh, you don't like D'Lo?
No, I didn't like him when the Lakers drafted him. I was like, I don't think that was a good fit at the time.
What about when he went to Golden State for a little bit, right?
Yeah, he didn't do nothing in Golden State. Unbelievable.
You rather have D'Lo or Poole?
Oh, I'd rather have D'Lo. I mean, I'd rather have Kuzma than D'Lo.
Poole.
It's not even close.
What about Poole?
Oh, I'd rather have Poole than because Poole could hoop. You know, he don't get distracted besides getting punched, but like other than that, he could hoop. FD.
Still got punch jokes. Man, this dude's about to put a second ring on his finger. This shit.
I know he about to really.
You know what the team was gonna do? Don't let Wise come back, and then we get Iguodala back from injury.
Yeah, I mean they're all playing. They're all having a good year. I'm telling you.
I can't wait until they play Memphis, and I can't wait until they play Boston.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be that's gonna be a good game.
All right, I've been watching a lot of their stuff lately, and don't know if it's a drama fueled channel or a channel that's trying to show the true light and lies in the hobby. What do you think? What are you talking about? Sports Car Radio?
Oh,
I do not know.
I don't. Whatever. I don't care. I just think it's unnecessary drama that I don't want to know anything about.
Yeah, I do not know.
I don't care. Whatever. That's them.
Yeah, D'Angelo Russell played with. Let me get this comment out. He played with Kobe.
Oh yeah, it was Kobe, Clarkson, Larry Lance. Oh, Larry Lance was with them too. Remember? Dang, that was a solid team. Larry Lance.
Yeah, that was the team that Kobe was upset with most of the time.
Yeah, because they were always talking about when they had Nick Young at the time. Unbelievable. Mm-hmm. That was like 2016.
The Reverend Rib says Christmas Day game is going to be a playoff atmosphere. I can't wait.
I don't know.
I can't wait.
Do the Lakers play on Christmas?
Let me look up NBA Christmas Day lineup.
Let me see. NBA Christmas 2022. The Lakers are playing? Oh, they're in Dallas? Oh, shit. Oh, wow. This lineup is trash. There's nothing good about it. The only good game on this is probably the last game. Oh, no, the second to last game. They should have made that game the last game. The Grizzlies game the last game instead of the Suns and the Nuggets. I'm not watching that. They don't really got any good games this year.
What are you talking about? You got Celtics. I mean, you got 76ers and the Knicks.
Nah, boo.
Lakers and the Mavericks. You don't see LeBron and Luka?
No, that's not going to be fun. That Celtics and Bucks game is going to be good. But
that may not be good. That may get away from the Bucks. And Grizzlies and Warriors.
That's probably the best game. That's probably going to be the most entertaining game.
Well, that's why it's at 7:30.
The Suns and the Nuggets. I'm not watching that. I'm not going to wait.
5 o'clock. Excuse me.
I'm not going to waste my Christmas evening watching that shenanigan. It's Christmas. Christmas is on Sunday. Oh, we off Monday. Oh.
Wait, are you taking days off, man?
Maybe. We'll see. Man, that's... You know what I think about them, FD? That game's going to be... This is probably the worst Christmas game they had in a minute.
Interesting.
Oh, man, I ain't trying to... Bloop. But we'll see. I mean, whatever. The NBA. Let me see. Christmas Day is going to be. Nah, I don't think it's going to be a playoff atmosphere. There's nothing really like fun about that. There's nothing fun about these games. Last year's games was good too. You know what sucks? They don't even have.
Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Hold on 1 quick second.
Uh-oh. FD's gone. All right, is this me then? What y'all want to... I guess FD bounced for a minute. So anyway, so let's just talk about how the Raiders are going to make the playoffs this year because FD ain't giving us no love. But we are going to make the playoffs this year. And when we do, I want everybody that said we weren't going to apologize because we're going to make the playoffs this year. And let me see. Hockey hurts his balling. A-Rod is not ending his career in a good way. Oh my goodness. Who's winning that game? I don't even know. I forgot they're playing. Last time I checked, they were tied. Oh my god, they're getting blown out. Woo.
Who's getting blown out?
The Packers.
The Packers are not good, man.
Yeah, they missed it. They missed it.
You can't pay the quarterback who is an older quarterback and send all your talent away and think you're gonna win a game.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Remember Lazard was supposed to be wide receiver 1? What happened to Lazard?
That was a Hall of Famer receiver, FD. Get it correct, please.
What happened?
I don't know, man. I'm just excited for our win, F Dizzle. Come on. It's the last time we won 2 in a row since last year.
You talking about the Raiders, man?
Woo! Super excited.
Just listen to this stat. The Packers have 106 yards rushing and 140 yards passing. Aaron Rodgers is 11 for 16 right now. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
Well, that's a cool and all, but
I think we found out, though, the only weakness for Philadelphia, if a team can bring it to them, is running the football.
Yeah, but their defense is dominant, though. Their defense is really strong, so it doesn't even matter. Josh Jacobs. Hey, have you been to Seattle?
No, never have.
What, really?
Mm-mm.
You look like you. What about Portland?
Well, hold on. How do I look like I will go to Seattle?
Because you like to travel. I thought Seattle would be one of your.
I would like to get to Seattle one day, but
it's not that far of a flight. It's like what, an hour or 2 hours away. It's a nice city. You can't be there like for a week. You can be there for like a good day and a half and call it a day.
What's a rod trick? What is
A-Rod?
A-Rod tricked them. Oh, got that money. Okay.
Wait, since we go into December, what's the best? How do I say it? What's the best Christmas like event or what's your favorite Christmas movie?
Christmas Story. And then
really?
JD. Christmas.
I know you like Christmas Story. I know why.
Why do I like Christmas Story?
Because it's back in the day. That's one of the best Christmas movies ever.
Christmas Story.
That's the guy with the gun, right? The red revolver, whatever.
What's up with Jimmy Stewart? What's the name of that movie?
Jimmy Stewart. You tell me, what's Jimmy Stewart? I don't know about it.
Oh, somebody help me out here.
Jimmy Stewart. What is that? The Grinch Stole Christmas?
No.
What is Jimmy Stewart? I don't know what that is.
Jimmy Stewart's an actor. It's a Wonderful Life. It's a Wonderful Life. Miracle on 35th Street.
It's a Wonderful Life. What is
It's
that
a
about?
Wonderful Life, man.
1946 FD? Come on.
Thank you, Reverend. Junior will be happy to see this. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Yeah, you never watched Miracle on 35th Street or It's a Wonderful Life?
I never seen It's a Wonderful Life. Miracle on 34th Street. That sounds familiar.
You've never watched It's a Wonderful Life. This might be the best year for you to watch that.
Interesting. Is it on Netflix?
I'm with the Reverend right now. Just so everyone knows, I'm actually blown away right now. But I'm trying to keep composure. But I just can't believe you haven't seen this stuff. So what are you watching?
I think the best Christmas movie of all time is Home Alone 2.
You thought Home Alone 2 was better than Home Alone 1?
Yeah, it's not even close. You know why, right?
No.
FD, you're going to learn that New York is one of my favorite cities in the world.
But Home Alone 1 was filmed in Chicago.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That is 100% true.
1,000% true. So.
That's why you can. Dang, that's why he got
The
lost.
Blues Brothers was filmed in Chicago. I could keep going. Fellas Blues Day Off was filmed in Chicago.
Oh, that's one of my favorite movies ever, dude. That's probably
the first movie with Harrison Ford.
Die Hard. No, that's
No,
not.
the one where he's chasing the criminal that I think killed his wife. That was filmed in Chicago.
Wait, but rewind. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Was Chicago like that back then?
What do you mean by like that? What does that mean?
Like how fun it seemed like one of the funnest places to be back in the day.
Chicago is one of the best cities in America, man.
Not being biased though.
No, not at all. This being factual and actual.
And that Ferris Bueller is probably one of the coolest movies I ever watched ever. Just that whole storyline was just crazy.
What I like about it, they show you the suburbs. They take you all through the city. If you know Chicago, they take you all around the city, downtown, everywhere. They give you Sears Towers looks. Now it's the Wells Tower. They give you a little bit of everything in Chicago. And
I definitely need to go to Chicago immediately.
So, but back to your Christmas movies. I want to make sure I get this list right. What are you watching?
Home Alone 2's number 1.
I don't think you're watching much on Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas is not really that big of a thing, like movies wise. I mean, I don't want to say. I don't know, FD. I grew up with How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I don't know. What else is there?
That's what you watch. You watching that stuff, man?
No, but I
put on this year. Put on It's a Wonderful Life. Man. Treat yourself.
I think Christmas, the one you're talking about with the Ralph with the gun, that's really a Christmas Story is like probably one of my favorite movies.
I was just on Netflix, and they have a part 2 to that with everybody grown now.
I saw that. Is it good?
I haven't checked it out. It's not Christmas time for me.
I mean, it's basically December.
It's November 27th, sir.
It's December, FD. What else is there? Let me look at it. Deck the Halls. Oh, what was this movie called? Not the. I mean, The Night Before Christmas was, but FD, like I grew up in the 90s, early 2000s, so like there's really not that much.
Yeah, It's a Wonderful Life came out in
the Grinch. What else?
This movie came out in 1939, bro.
19. That's almost 100 years old.
Yeah, I watched this as a child.
What did they how did it come out of like VHS or how did they how?
Dude, 19.
No, I'm saying like
there's no VHS, homeboy.
What did they use then?
It came out of the movie theater.
But what did they do? Like,
do you know that was a time when movies came out of the movie theater and then you only see them on TV?
Yeah, but I'm saying, but like, how would you watch that back then? It was just on TV, right?
Yeah, I mean, you watch it on TV.
My goodness, I can't imagine. You guys had the reels back then, you guys actually had to get the thing spinning. That was good time.
Reverend says, JD, there's a Christmas movie with Chris Brown.
Oh, Chris Brown.
You like Chris Brown, man?
Chris Brown, cool. I think he's like, let me say this before. Let me think about how I'm gonna say this before you get mad. I think he's the closest.
I don't get mad about Chris Brown unless you start comparing him to Michael Jackson.
I was just gonna say that.
There's no comparison, bro.
I was gonna say this. He's the closest to MJ. I just think he's good. FD, come on now.
Who was MJ? Mitch Johnson or something? Who was
Michael Jackson.
No, sorry.
I thought Usher was good too, but I think Chris Brown's probably one of the greatest R&B artists ever. Up there. He's good. FD.
Man, you know what's a man? When I talk to you, JD, and don't take any offense by this. I understand why these NBA players think they're the bomb. I understand why they make comparisons to people. Like John Moran's probably walking around thinking, I'm Allen Iverson right now.
He's definitely not AI.
I bet you he's thinking that.
Oh, he must be on something.
There's a circle around him. It's like, man, dog, you're the best point guard in the world.
No, there's a point guard in up in the Bay that has something to say. But no, I mean, I'm just saying, FD. I just think Chris Brown.
Well, why would you compare Chris Brown with Michael Jackson?
I mean, who do you love?
What are you looking at?
That's a good question. Probably both, a little of everything. But who would you compare him to?
No,
he's better than Usher. I think he's better than Usher. He's one of.
I don't know about that. I would have to look at how many hits people have had. How do tour sales go? I mean, there's a lot of parameters that go in.
Oh, damn, you went in.
I gotta get deep, bro. I can't just blanket
Wait,
state.
but you agree Usher is probably one of the top 5
You know they just canceled Chris Brown's performance at the American Music Awards, right?
why, what happened now?
I don't know, but if he's such
Hmm.
a level of greatness, why would they cancel that?
I'm the same. Chris Brown, I think it's a tie. It's really a close one with him and Usher. Because Usher was really good back then. Confessions, ooh, that
I
album
don't
was
really think Usher and Chris Brown are even in the same stratosphere. Like to me, Usher's a legend. I look at Chris Brown. I don't know. I don't see much.
yeah. Usher was like really good. I remember it was a You Don't Have to Call when he came with the Heelys. You know when he danced and then he came. Yeah, man, Usher was really good.
The Reverend telling you about It's a Wonderful Life. Check that out.
All
And
right, I
that
want to watch It's a Wonderful Life.
teaches a story. Love What You Collect. Chicago is one of the best cities in America.
I definitely need to go to Chicago ASAP. I don't know
Treat
when.
yourself, man. Don't cheat yourself. Kevin says, but the Ferris Bueller house is really in Long Beach.
I didn't know that. See,
Uh,
really? I don't think so. Really? You don't. Ferris Bueller. Whew. That was a good movie. Oh, I don't think. I don't know. What about Back to the Future? How did you feel about that? Is that one of your favorite movies?
Yeah, this house is in Long Beach.
Let me see.
Good knowledge, Kevin. Good knowledge. The Reverend says there is no comparison to either MJ, Michael Jackson, or Michael Jordan. No one is even in the same neighborhood for either. I agree. People like to go there though. People like to start talking.
SGA said, did you remember the thing SGA said that
What was he talking about? I don't even know. I played that thing, I'm telling you, 6 times. I don't know what he was talking about.
I don't know.
They got like there's a difference. Like he was dropping knowledge on people.
But you got to understand that dude. He's like 22. So
I don't care how old he is, man. That's technology. There's an argument of I've never seen that person play. There's I lived in a time where there was no YouTube. You have all kind of things at your fingertips. Just break down what he was talking about.
All he said was that he's Kobe's MJ on steroids. That's all he said.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
He's saying that he's better than MJ, basically.
Did he really walk around thinking that?
Probably. I mean, if you ask any of these kids now, they'll probably say LeBron's the best player ever.
And why would they say that?
Because they don't understand.
The Last Dance has been produced. You can watch full games of the Bulls.
I just don't. I feel like it's not relatable to them as much.
And why would that be? Why would that be though?
Because of social media and what they're seeing around them. Like, I don't know.
Well, why do people like Kobe?
Because they grew up on Kobe.
Really?
Well, I don't know about the kids now.
I talk to people. I go to shows. I talk to people who've never seen Kobe play.
Really?
Yeah, they like Kobe.
That's weird. I mean, we're in LA.
So you telling me at some point people are going to be like, I don't know Steph Curry?
No, not in this.
The way we're talking.
Not in this day and age.
Oh yeah, somebody's going to be like,
no way.
Who is Steph, man?
FD, the day and age we're in right now. Come on now,
man. What people are going to say, man, it was easy to hit the three and hit that.
I'm gonna tell you like this: there's only like a few players in NBA history that changed the game to the point where they literally started playing different. First one's gonna be Curry, then MJ. Like Curry, he cemented himself probably top 10 player of all time. Probably. Right now, I say he's probably. So does that mean LeBron's number? Does that mean LeBron number 12 for you?
I got me 11. Double hockey stick.
No, but if you put Curry in there, who's moving out?
Kirby is 9. Larry Bird moved out.
So LeBron was 10 before Curry arrived.
I can't even. I didn't have a list back then.
Oh, but I think Curry cemented himself as top 10 players of all time. If he wins another few,
that's not even a question to me, man. Like people walk around and make these statements about Curry. It's not even a question.
I think if he wins another few, he might be top 5.
He will win more.
I think he's better than Shaq. I think he had a better career than Shaq.
To me, the only thing that knocks Shaq is longevity and playing.
That's what I'm saying. Let's see. I think he's better than Larry Bird. He might slip in there, FD. There might be a few people that put Stephen Curry in the top 5 of all time, especially wins a few more.
Oh, probably could be. Well, he's gonna win more. So
And then it makes it, you know what makes it crazier? His Topps rookie. The only rookie card he really has is the Topps rookie. And those things are hard to find,
Very hard.
even out of 10.
Oh, I saw a Topps 10 pop 351.
What, the regular?
Yeah, 23,000.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah.
But I mean, like the chrome, the blue, the
Oh, you're
Bowman.
talking about Bowmans. You're talking about Bowmans.
Yeah, I just feel like
Those cards are hard to find.
his cards are going to be really, 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 really hard. Well, I don't know because look at where.
Well, people out here might want to buy SGA though.
But that's it always goes back to our conversation is who's going to be the face of the NBA in a few years. So who are you really going to go after?
Is it going to be Luka?
I don't know, man, because you're talking about he might
We
not.
named Luka and we named Giannis, but the NBA has never had to face an NBA to be a foreign player. They win a new day.
That's gonna be crazy. Can you imagine? But that's what will make the NBA even expand even more. If they have a foreign NBA player as the face of the NBA. Because I mean, I remember back then I used to have this argument with my friend that basketball is more popular than soccer. And boy, after I looked it up, it's not even close, FD. Because I was like, Kobe's more popular than the guy from Brazil back in the day.
Kobe walks the streets of foreign countries and nobody comes up to him.
Where?
Several places.
What do you mean?
Kobe's not Michael Jordan.
That's what I'm saying. You don't hear about it. But I'm just saying, like, the level of like how big basketball is out of America is not close to soccer. That's what I'm saying.
But in Asian countries, NBA basketball is very popular.
That's crazy, right? That's crazy.
You saw Golden just connected with a company
in Asia.
Yeah, but what country?
I know what you're talking about. The guy just showed his picture. Mm-hmm. They did it. They posted it. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Because
cars out that people have not seen, man.
Because Golden and PSA did that thing, the collectors universe. But people don't realize Panini's manufactured in China, or is it China?
Yeah. It's overseas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they got those crazy. Every time I'm on a Facebook group market page, I find the craziest thing. But shipped from Japan, Taiwan, China, Philippines. Yeah. Like they have all the craziest things over there.
Yeah, that's some cards, man.
I'm like, what? That's a card? Like this guy that's a Kyrie collector. Whoo! He has cards that I've never seen him before. But I mean,
Big John has some knowledge for you right quick. He says Chris Brown's not better than Usher. And then he says Chris Brown and got nothing on better than Confessions.
Oh,
these are my confessions.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. Kevin, the NCAA outlawed the dunk because of Kareem. That's a game changer. Let's think about that. What kind of basketball that was? Sport card talk.
KD or LeBron? Who are you taking?
Sport card talk. KD or Bron? Really?
That's not even close. We're taking taking LeBron James.
Is that a real question? I don't know about that.
We're taking LeBron James FD any day of the week. You already know that.
Ernie, you have international face and the American face of the NBA. Never won. Well, I mean, we'll see how this plays out. I'm just talking about in the past. Things evolve and change.
I mean, we had Dirk Nowitzki.
Dirk was the face of the NBA?
No, I'm just saying, like, we had like players overseas that were kind of successful.
I mean, Dirk 30,000 career points, yeah, but you can't find a Dirk card.
I don't think anybody buys Dirk Nowitzki. I mean, there probably is, but like,
I love it. When you go to the Dallas show, I would love to see am I finding Dirk? That's gonna be a part of when we go to Dallas. Are we finding Dirk?
I gotta try squeezing Dallas soon. I don't know what I'm gonna do with though.
I'm thinking second half of next year.
I don't know, man. I feel like we always talk about it. I feel like it's a big show, but it's not going anywhere. It's established, so it's not.
I think 2023 is going to tell us a lot about many different things. Many different things.
That's true.
I'm talking to people that's like, yeah, I don't think I'm setting up at shows anymore.
Well, the way it's going, you don't really need to set up anymore. You can sell on eBay, you could sell on Whatnot, sell on Facebook. You can set up everywhere. Like it's really hard. There's ways.
If that's the case, then how does that affect shows?
it affects it a lot. I like going to shows though. I really love going to shows. I love going to shows.
Where's the Reverend from? Reverend, where you live? What state do you live in? Let's give us state. What
He's in
state?
Dallas. He's in Dallas.
He is?
Yeah, Texas.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll definitely let you know when I'm coming down there in ample time. I got to meet the Reverend. I can't wait to meet the Reverend.
Yeah,
I can't wait to walk a show with him. That would be fun.
Man,
That would be fun.
Tons of knowledge.
Yeah, tons of knowledge. Dropping all kind of stuff, all dimes, everything. That'd be fun to do. I will remember that. That will be fun. I think that trip to Dallas is going to be a fun trip. There are several people I want to see that live in that area. Reverend is one of them. There are people that I want to walk the show with. It'll be fun. Well, even it was a humbling experience, man. We haven't talked about this. Going to Virginia Beach, walking the show, man. You don't really think about things. You're kind of doing your thing. You don't really think about things. But like 7 people came up. They watched the channel. They watch our lives. People were talking about stuff that I was humble. It was a humbling experience. It was cool. I never really flew around. Okay. All right, Reverend. I got you. I've never really flown around the country or been somewhere a lot of miles away from where I live right now and really went to a show. It was cool to do. I felt like I found some cards that I wouldn't usually find.
Yep, that's why I love doing it. That's why I love doing it.
That was cool. Like you go to Virginia, you found a Luka card. I did tell Mr. Thomas though before we went the show that I feel like something's going to be found today. People willing to negotiate with you on price. People were willing to have a conversation if I bought nothing. I saw a bunch of vintage and I saw a bunch of price bins. I mean, price bins and vintage were everywhere. If you're in Virginia Beach, this show happens every quarter from what I understand. Just happened 2 or 3 weeks ago. Look out for it. It's a quality show. Quality atmosphere, quality location. It was in a rec center where, you got soccer going on. There was a martial arts tournament going on with children. There was a lacrosse being practiced. There was soccer being practiced. Show. It was very, very nice. As some people say, VA, baby.
VA.
Quality. I can't wait to go to some other places and actually go to a show. It's good stuff. Good stuff. So we talked about Luka. We've talked about. Oh, we want to talk about Zion? Anybody want to talk about Zion right quick? We got a few minutes. I just posed the question of how many big men, what is he, 6'8"?
6'8", yeah.
285 pounds with no jump shot. How long does that last? I've watched every game that I could possibly see this year, and I've counted Zion's jump shots. I've counted 2 so far.
2?
2 in the last game, missed both. Other than that, he's taking the ball to the cup. Or he's starting to do now is get the ball, pass out to people to shoot the three.
That's crazy.
How does he sustain himself if he's just taking the ball to the cup? Grant Hill took the ball to the cup a lot. Didn't work out for him. He weighed a lot less than Zion.
That's 100%. And he got hurt.
Zion will likely be an afterthought in 3 to 5 years. I just told somebody today, where is he at in 3 to 5 years? I'm telling you, I don't think this dude's going to make it, man. I wish he would. I wish he would work on his game and have the confidence to commit to a mid-range jump shot. I think he could be a very good player with that. Will he do it? A lot of work that needs to happen.
He's still young, though. Like, that's the only thing. Like, he has time on his side. It's just he doesn't have the health. I don't know if he'll have the health.
He's missed a lot of games while you say he has time.
Yeah, no, I know.
Not long. Work on his hook. He better get that money. Did Zion get injured or something? No, he's not injured. He just came back from an injury. But he's not injured right now.
I don't know.
So we talked about Luka. We talked about Zion. Ja doing his thing. We'll see how that goes. I can't name a lot of players that's committed to both ends of the floor. Well, I mean, we'll see what the future of the NBA is. Soon, I guess we'll have people winning championships that don't play defense. NFL Raiders won today. JD thinks they're going to go on a winning streak and be 10-7 by the end of the year. I don't know if they even get to 500.
Ooh, you'll see, Abdizzle.
We'll see.
We'll be there. As the song would say, I'll be there. I'll be there.
Yeah, the people who are still big on Zion have a lot of money in his car. It's true. And I know people who buy cars and then they're like, man, that player is great. But it can't be great just because you bought the car.
Mm.
And that goes for me. I can't buy Wiseman and say, man, this dude's great. He has work to put in. I realize the work he has to put in. I think he realizes it too. Like he knows.
Mm.
I mean, nobody in 2009, I believe, really, not, let me say this. Very few people in 2009, we were talking about Topps, we were talking about Bowman, was buying these cars looking for Steph Curry. Very few people. Most people were looking for Blake Griffith, some other people you can name.
I know. That's who's going to be that next player in a few years that we can be looking for.
Who knows, man? You might look back on some shows and be like, yeah.
All we got is time.
Well, I want to thank everybody for being here. This has been a great show. I was very excited to be on this show today, especially after the internet issues last week.
I know, that's my fault.
No, it wasn't your fault. What are you talking about?
Oh, we tried something, but it's all right.
Oh, no. It was bigger than that, bro. I had a green screen behind me. I had nothing going down. I was on my phone. Do you remember last week?
Yeah, I know. It was bad. But it's cool. We back and we better, as Bryson Tiller will say.
Bryson Tiller, huh?
Don't start.
Bryson.
Don't start. Don't. FT.
My man quoted Bryson Tiller. I love
Don't.
it. What did he say again? What was his song?
He said, "We're back and we're better." You don't listen to Bryson Tiller?
Nope. No, sir. Mm-mm.
All right.
If I did hear something, I probably didn't know it was him.
Don't start. Don't. As Bryson Tiller will say too, don't. I'm not entertaining you right now.
I mean, I'm used to people quoting Big, Pac, a few other folks. I got a video that we should release. So I'm in Virginia Beach, and we're at the sports car where the event was held at the F1 watch party. And actually, we have Apex Takeover on what's the play tomorrow to just talk about what they're doing, probably recap a little bit of the F1 watch party and some other stuff. But as we're walking out, I haven't released this video yet. I get into a conversation with a few gentlemen talking about who's their favorite rapper of all time.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a gentleman there from New York and other places. Rakim was not named. Big and Pac were not named.
That's weird.
I just find that interesting.
I find that weird too. That's super weird. Oh well.
Maybe listen to Bryson Tiller, man.
Here we go. It's all right. You'll listen. I'll throw you a few Bryson Tiller songs.
Yeah, hit me up with some stuff, bro. I'll bump them. I've even put some music in some trailers.
Oh my god!
But hey, you gotta watch "It's a Wonderful Life," man. If I'm listening to Bryson Tiller,
I'll probably watch it right now. We'll see what the kids looking like.
It's got some length on it now, bro.
Length? Well, how long are we talking? Like an hour?
Oh, let me give you some minutes.
I can't do like 2 hours. It better be good.
Dude, this is a legendary movie. What are you talking about?
All right, man. We'll see. I don't want to be sleeping.
Wow, you're a wild dude, man. So 8.6 on IMDb. I mean, there's no question about this movie. 2 hours, 10 minutes.
All right, I'm gonna watch it right now and see what's up.
I'm telling you, you're gonna get in that thing and be like, man, I'm learning some life lessons here.
I can't wait, F Dizzle.
Hey, I want to thank everyone for being here. Appreciate everyone's time. I'm gonna go have some dinner. I haven't eaten anything yet. I've been committed to what is going on. Maybe the next time we get on, man, we can talk about diet, protein, activity levels.
All right,
Stuff,
we can
man.
do that. I'm with it. We'll talk.
Yeah. We'll see.
Let's see, because I'm gonna be in New York, so I'm gonna have my puffer
Oh,
jacket.
if you're in New York, then maybe we're not on next week.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, because I want to give you that New York. Let me hold on.
So you got to put the hood on if you're really going.
Get my New York accent. So maybe when you see me next week, I'll have the Timberlands on, the puffer.
Are your Timberlands going to be laced up or not laced up?
Well, depends what the look I'm going for. Probably on lace. You gotta got my Wu-Tang going. But all right, F Dizzle, we'll talk during the week.
Yeah, thank you, brother. You it's always a pleasure being on with you. Everyone is great being here. We've had great dialogue today. I appreciate all the comments, everyone chiming in. I'm flowing through right now. We got a bunch of comments here. I always appreciate everyone taking the time. You could be anywhere, but you on What's the Flavor, talking about what's going on in the world of sports, social media, pop culture, rap music, pop music, and what's going on in the sports card hobby.
Yes, sir.
And one of the best places where we kind of blend the world of sports with the hobby itself. Try to make sense of what's going on out here. Cut through some of the hype. Get down to the real deal.
Getting ready for the dance.
Yeah, make sure you practice all that in the mirror, man.
Don't worry, it's gonna flow.
Okay.
I'm telling you, the Raider dance is coming when we make the playoffs.
I wish you the best, bro. There's someone I think about all the time is JD, who roots for the Raiders and roots for Kyrie Irving. I wish you the best.
All right, big fella. I'll talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon, brother. Thank you. Peace.